Wakikitachi. Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, awesome possum start to your day. Or for those of you that are in other areas and locations, I hope that you had a wonderful, awesome possum beginning or entirety of your day. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello everybody. I'm still at work, save me. I'm sorry to hear that, Snake. Okay, okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Nothing is boken to boken. I've not boken things. It's still okay. Okay, so today we're going to be doing some more reverse 1999. As a matter of fact, today we're actually going to be enjoying the story of Notes on Shuori. So some of you have said that it's good, some of you have said that it's not so good. I'm just excited to actually be able to play it because, you know, it looks fine. I like the music. I'm excited. We already did, like, I think the first 2 stages. So there is that. But I'm ready to jump in. Who else is ready to jump in? Y'all ready to jump in? Let's jump in. Okay. Let's just get us in. I have new friends. But yes. I am the fake balloon party voice actor, yes. Usually what happens is after a while I get so creeped out by her, I start just saying her voice lines, and people are like, holy heck, Hayami, you sound just like her. I'm like, wait, what? That doesn't sound right. What is this? Oh, you can select who you want to be rated up. What? Oh, you can select Calabana and Pickles? Yes! Waifu and better waifu together. Hello, Rasrui. Hello, welcome. What is this? To Alien Tea Anecdote. Voyager, my beloved. Seeing Pickles the dog just triggered some cursed TV knowledge. Wait. Alright, anyways. Be careful, this select banner is a bait banner? Wait, why is it a bait banner? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be summoning because what is this? That looks cool. Anecdote. Mains bulletin. Light to the tavern. The 3 doors. Only roll when you have funds. I mean, like, I only plan to roll on, I think Lucy is her name. Alright, here we go. Now, let's enjoy this story. Called The Fairyland. Semmelweis waifu vamp. Wait, why is that? Bessemer did indeed succeed. On one hand, should I read as Balloon Party? On one hand, as she clearly points out the direction of her thinking and provides reasons and arguments for her judgment, her human companions are easily convinced. On the other hand, all other concerns soon cease to be significant. Oops, I just hit the mic, I'm sorry. The girl's eyes widen as she looks blinking at the falling stream, appearing seemingly from thin air, not far from them, so staring as it might restore it all to its original state. She remembers clearly when she was only a mile here yesterday evening. There was nothing to indicate the presence of such a miraculous feature.
Mademoiselles, this is a miracle.
Our voice gonna be gone in a jiffy? No, it's actually not hard. Admittedly, it's not hard to do that one, y'all. Like, that voice is actually a lot easier for me to maintain and do in comparison to like, oh, hello. Welcome in, my Wakiakutachi. That one is the one that's really hard for me to do. That one I can only do for probably about like 10 minutes before my throat starts to be like, like a Sahara desert. It's arid and without wind. Oops, I missed that dialogue. Give me a second. Not intending to wait for an answer, he runs towards the stream. An unheeded reaction to the long labors of their journey through the desolate wilderness. Geez, your voice is sounding like a child. The humans move briskly towards the rushing stream. For a moment... Okay, I need to refresh my memory. I feel like I'm not doing the balloon party well. Here, break it! Break it! Once upon a time, there was a bad adult. Then he did this, then that. Boom. For a moment, only the two arcanists remained skeptical about this new variable.
No, wait. Please don't.
Didn't we just have to fight them too to get them to stop doing whatever they were doing? Less balloon party, more like the child that tries to mimic grandma's story time in the province. Unable or unwilling to heed her shouts, they rush into the stream, sinking their faces into the water and pulling them out, with smiles as wide as they had never seen natural beauty before. Standing beside Besmert, who had failed to stop their advance, the red-haired girl cautiously retreats as well, making a sharp contrast with the humans who embrace the water like fish too long in the air.
What? Madam, you didn't tell us the running water was right on the side when we pitched camp yesterday.
Yes, because I didn't notice any signs of water.
I thought it was your doing.
I wish it was. But sadly, this is beyond my power. I'm not even sure if we are still staying on the planned route.
No. I feel like I'm once again being bamboozled and confused. This obviously was not good news, as Yenisei's silence reveals. Besmert immediately realizes the ambiguity of her words.
Indeed.
Besmert? Is it Besmert or Besmert? Is the game too quiet? Is it?
Noticed anything else?
If the game is too quiet, I can turn it up, but yes. I can't do it right now in the middle of a story cutscene.
The soil here is moist too, but it feels different. Like just dampened by frequent spring rains. The dry air of winter has completely gone.
And the grass here looks nothing like the temperate grass we should be seeing in December. It's so green, as if it were April or May now.
The dialogue is kind of quiet. Okay, I'll adjust it after this.
Is this some kind of illusion brought by arcane power?
Whether it's an illusion or something else, there must be something wrong with the water they drank.
You're right.
Well, Miss Besmert, what is the problem? Please, you are the expert here. We trust your judgments. Besmert instinctively runs forward, wishing to minimize the damage before things get worse.
Please listen. The water.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, madam. It's too late.
Uh-oh. Wait. Yenisei grabs her hand, trying to prevent Besmert from running in a panic and potentially suffering a fall. Besmert still wishes to rush forward, but finds herself unable to break free.
I have to tell them. I am the reason why they are here.
Listen, They have filled the water bags and are coming back.
Uh-oh. Their momentary joy at finally being able to move forward is rapidly diluted. The only consolation is that the human walking back towards them still appears to be normal.
What's wrong? Are you not going to fill your water bags?
Nothing. We'll go later.
The water is clean. You can even see the trout swimming. Too bad we need to keep our packs light.
This is not good.
Thank you. We'll fill our bags once we figure out which way we should go next.
This is not good, guys.
Krolik is still by the river.
Sus water? Sus water is never good.
Go there?
No.
All right. No problem then. I'll go check and feel the rest.
Their tall companion nods and walks past the two of them towards the previous let-down baggage.
Please, wait here, madam. I'll go check.
Madame Besmer!
Mr. Jorian, did you drink the water?
Oh, I did. Just like Petrov said, the water is clean. A bit sweet to taste, even.
Oh, gosh.
That's good then.
Didn't we just have to fight some people, too?
Is there a problem?
No. Look, I know you don't need any compliments, but thank you for leading us to the running water. I'm glad you once again earned their trust.
Maybe we should thank the Ask and Acquire.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Now,
I led them
it's
to
time
running
for us to
water.
sit out
Good
together
running
for the
water.
Eastern
Not bad
Arcane
running
skill
water.
you mentioned.
Good running water.
But before we do that, I remember you once mentioned your assistant during your speech, saying her arcane skill was related to water and could find directions in the wild.
Yes, you remember it correctly.
Yes. Wait, Yenisei has power with water, right? Is that what they're talking about? Yenisei's
that is
control
so
over
wonderful.
water?
Earlier you said that this was a safe gap, but at the time you did not explain in detail how it would work. Now, may I have the honor to witness it? How does she communicate with water? Will she be possessed? Or like those mystics in the palace?
He says that with a little bit of disdain, don't you
My
guys think?
arcane skill cannot predict what will happen precisely, and it is not cast through possession. Please do not overestimate what
Waterbender?
you don't understand and simply count on it.
Whoa,
I know,
is
child.
Yenisei kind of
I'm
a
only
kind of
curious
a
and hoping to see it with
waterbender?
my own eyes.
Would she
No,
be
sir.
considered a
It is not
bender
an
of
exhibit
water?
in the museum or a play in the theater.
Oh,
Oh. He's just like, oh. But he doesn't care. He has received more of an answer than he expected, and as he leaves, he smiles and straightens his collar again, bidding goodbye to both of them respectively. The last
all right.
waterbender.
For now, yes. I feel uneasy about it. I have to go there.
There is little you can do even if you go there, given the condition of your eyes. I will go check them, one by one.
Her eyes? What's
Wait.
wrong with her eyes?
Mr. Jorian just asked about your arcane power. Maybe now was a good time.
What?
When you look for the direction with your arcane skill, check if the water is real.
Oh.
What if it's not?
In that case, child, we have no choice but to divine our way back. With the water in your bottle.
So, Besmer's worried and helpless words echo in Yenisei's ears.
Fine, I'll do it. I will find the direction through divination, verify if the water is running, and check if anything's wrong.
Is the water really that sus? The girl takes a step forward and walks towards the strange... Yenisei walks barefoot into the river. Flowing water on a temperate plateau like this should naturally be cold, It gently laps at her, just beneath her calves. She closes her eyes, trying to make herself unaware of the temperature.
Святые воды, пожалуйста, теките, теките.
Тикетсе.
Пусть ваша милосердная любовь и забота плывут вместе с пеной вдаль. По пути вы сможете поливать корни, увлажнять траву и обливать душу медом.
Really, the pronunciation of the voice actors in these games are really, really tough. Really beautiful. Really beautiful, actually.
Я пойду к этому потоку. Все будет так, как я сказала.
Deep NSA breathing, high quality, high quality. Huh? The empty glass bottle falls from her loosened grip. The girl looks dazed as she picks up her damp heavy feet from the water. Yanise? Half of her mind is still in the realm of delirium. The sounds she hears are fragmented into the pieces that she can only attempt to fit together. Yet, through the difficulty of her present state of mind, she tries her best to make sense of what Besmer is saying.
Haven't you?
Do we get to see what Besmer looks fully like? Or am I just kind of like guessing based on her hatted persona?
Yes. Yes. The sign has come out.
Because I won't lie, I'm curious what her full face looks like.
The place with the strongest arcane energy. Then it pointed at the southeast among all the other directions. That is probably the direction we are looking for.
Oh.
And yes, this river is real. Running water. It is flowing with vitality.
So this isn't an illusion?
Perhaps I was wrong.
It's never wrong to consider
At
all
this
the
rate,
possibilities, madam.
I'm more
Please,
concerned about
I will mark the
what's
direction
going
and inform
on.
everyone of it.
Sure.
Sure. Mother was the Shangre. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and raise the volume a bit more. So this should be the voice acting volume, and this should be the background music. Sound effects I kind of like to keep low, so let's hear.
You see the writing on the purse? They were originally poems other people wrote.
The voice acting is still kind of low.
As long as I spent enough time traveling
Let me
around the
check
world,
if... Oh wait,
eventually,
no,
I
never
will
mind.
meet those
I
who
shouldn't
left
check
their
that right
city for
now.
exploration.
Okay.
I remember everyone in the city.
It sounds a little bit better, but let me actually turn it up just a teensy-weensy bit more.
I have my wooden dolls as assistants, and
Okay,
I
that sounds a
remember
lot better.
every formula.
Now, actually, I want to go back and listen to Balloon Party because I feel like I was not getting that down again. And the sad thing is it only came from, what's it called? It came purely out of my confusion for her existence.
In this case...
To me, that's the craziest part. It wasn't even because, like, oh, I like Balloon Party. It was just because I'm like, why is she always so creepy?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, they have more unlockable stories available. I wonder. Can I max her out, or will that cost me too much? It looks like I need a lot more dust before I can max her out. Can I level up her resonance some more? I cannot. Can I level up her side cube some more? I can. actually help strategy
I was
sim
waiting
bit.
for you to wake up and visit me.
Guys, do you ever get to do a lot with the jukebox in this game? Gosh, I need to start doing that that dust resource run. You guys weren't kidding about just how limited you are on resources if you don't do more runs for resources. Okay. So everything should be a lot louder now for us. Oh, I forgot to take a look at Balloon Party again. Strange horses. You mean like the Hanses that Chiro ends up having? Lately it's easier? Events provide a lot of mats. Okay. The spring scenery of these steppes stretches out. The expedition team continues to trek in the direction indicated by the river. As they do, they scarcely notice as the terrain beneath them changes, until the party at last finds themselves walking across bare rock. The uneven green rocks merge with the grayish and purple granite. Rough and jagged in spots, tumbleweed and sand rice plants pierce through the jagged stone, billowing and cascading, then plummeting towards the cliff. The travelers also feel as though they are moving downward. As the surrounding peculiarities increase, so too does their breathing, which becomes increasingly restricted.
You did prove yourself right by finding running water for us. So I'm not judging you this time, but...
Was he judging us the last time? Oh, never mind.
No.
Wait, isn't that the exact
This is the right
opposite?
direction.
I'm not judging you this time, but... I am judging you this time.
It's getting harder and harder to breathe, even if we are going down the mountain.
That's a little contradictory.
Are you feeling all right?
I feel fine. Perhaps because I'm used to climbing mountains.
No, quick question.
But we are definitely
Is-
3,000 meters
where
above
is
the sea level now.
Verten?
It's normal if you're feeling unwell at this height. If only we still had alcohol. Well, it's just a thought. I wouldn't have gathered enough courage to climb up that slope if I hadn't taken the last few sips.
Besmerd shakes her head, dispelling unnecessary thoughts, and instead pursues another possibility.
But child, are you sure we are on the right path?
Ooh, even she's guessing.
I don't think it's wrong. The clearer the sign, the higher the accuracy. And the sign I just saw happened to be exceptionally clear.
What about the others? Are you feeling all right? Shall we stop and take a short break?
I have a bad feeling. Instead of a break, we need a new direction. Back home, for example.
Before we do anything, can we have some rest? My head has been pounding for a while. I thought it was common in the mountains and you all felt the same.
At least the water was real.
Headache is a common altitude sickness, sir.
At least the water was real.
Is that tumbleweed? I don't think it belongs here.
Why? Yenisei finally notices a large bundle trundling on not far away.
Are they rolling nearby? Are you sure? This is not the right season for them to roll and spread seeds.
Well, wait.
I'm not seeing things, I guess.
Do you
But I
know
don't
there's a
know
theory
why they're
about
here.
Besmerd is Verten's
And
mother?
those flowers.
Wait a second. What? I mean, the team members at the end of their procession stop in their tracks. The others beside him stop as a result, until the entire team comes to a standstill.
Something's wrong.
Now they know something's
Hey, you.
wrong.
Where are you taking us? Haven't you noticed the rocks around us? Their color is abnormal. I've never seen anything like this. Not even in books.
Uh-oh.
And look at the holes in the rocks. They were made by water erosion. And that's not supposed to happen in this climate.
Calm
Don't-
down, sir.
Don't be so
Perhaps we've
harsh
reached
on
somewhat
her.
beyond the other adventurers' records, but that's all.
Yenisei is a pretty Russian
What about
woman. Be
this?
nice to her.
How are you going to explain it? Another one of your stupid arcane skill tricks?
What? They're not stupid. Hey, he's being mean. Someone get him. Yunise lowers her head at what appears to look like ordinary yellow flowers, but these flowers wither almost immediately after blooming. It'd be difficult to describe the scene as anything less than a miracle or a curse.
What? This is... What is it? Explain what?
I don't know what species it is. It looks like a mini sunflower, but...
Sunflower?
Told you we should head back. Something's wrong with this dump.
Agree. We have a situation now. We should go back while we still can.
Mademoiselle, I have to say this is beyond my
They're trying to run! They're trying to run! What do we do with deserters? We stop them from deserting.
Flower, yes? Why are you all so scared? I can't see, but...
She's blind. Okay, so wait. Best Merit being Verton's mother. Best Merit reaches out to grasp the flowers again, but the petals wither beneath her fingertips. Now more puzzled, she tries touching complete custard, but only ends up with a handful of withered husks. The scent of these withered fragments turns rotten as their sweet fragrance disappears, leaving her having captured only...
The smell...
Everything is wrong here. The fog is not supposed to form in this latitude. The terrain is strange.
Verton's mama.
They wither in an instant.
Well,
I don't want to say this, but this place seems to be cursed.
what? Is it just because they have similar hair colors, or is there more to this theory than that?
Back now.
The voice of a young man appears to be resolute more than ever. Faced with a bizarre situation, escape is arguably the most rational choice.
What do you say? Things are indeed weird.
No, we are not returning.
Dang, she is just like, no, you can't run. If you run, I will catch you and hunt you down.
Close. Like those merchants said, there will be a price we must pay for the ask and acquire. Mr. Jorian, you also asked me about it. Don't you remember?
On the contrary,
So wait,
madame,
when did we meet
I remember it clearly.
Best Merit, by
I
the
have also
way?
told you
It
my
sounds like you
suspicion.
guys have known her for a very
It could
long
be an
time.
exchange made between the Arcanist and nature.
What? Of course not.
Look around you. All this bizarre phenomena. You know I wasn't making things up. You set out to pursue that arcane skill, yet we ended up here.
Well, look,
I don't know what your next plan is, but count me out.
they're being... I mean, like, agitated by this abnormal phenomenon and talk of a possible sacrifice, the young man pushes Best Merit aside and stands with the others at the back of the group. A previous scene of division and opposition repeats itself.
No, I swear on my life. That is not my intention.
Madame Besmert would never do that.
The event
point
story is
is
kind of
the compass
bad when
doesn't work
compared with
here.
previous
We
event
will get
story.
lost on the way back without you.
People have said that
There's
this
no
one is
doubt
not
she's
that
part
good in
of her
comparison to
scheme.
the others. Why is this one
Excuse me?
bad?
Mr. Jurian already told us about your secret arcane skill. It's our last hope of getting home in this plight. We trust him. That being the case, you must come with us.
The story only makes
I came
sense
here with Madame
literally at the
Besmert.
end.
I'm not leaving without her.
Elise also expresses her intentions clearly, never having been one to be swayed by external forces unless...
Let's...
It's fine, madam. We can keep going on our own.
Ooh, it's just
Let's
like,
go
heck
back.
them. Oh. Huh?
It's all right. Though I can't see, I can imagine how shocking it must be to make you so uneasy. When we get back to the pasture land...
I'm sorry, madam. We're not taking you.
What? They can't
I
just
don't think
leave
we
a
have enough
blind woman
supplies
out
for
here.
everyone to make it back. So certainly someone must be abandoned.
This is messed up. Yanise takes a step closer until she's completely blocking the depressed Besmert's path.
Then allow me to say no. I will not show you the way without Madame Besmertz in the team.
No, Yenny. You're going with them.
But they're leaving you behind.
Remember, if Hayami asks questions, if they could be spoilers, don't answer them.
Sorry.
They can.
But I never
They
thought it
can't.
would
She
end
can't
up
see
like
which way they went. That's horrible.
Enough with the talking. My apologies.
I don't want to leave her behind. Madame Besmert did nothing.
What are you doing?
They are now facing each other, seeming to have ended their dispute through force. It is a simple matter of arithmetic. Okay, why? Oh, they're fighting amongst each other. The team is crumbling. The team is crumbling.
Running?
I believe my sword
It's nearly made this year.
It's nearly made this year.
And this is an alien
It's nearly made this year.
You don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it.
It's wrong.
It's
Got
wrong.
you.
She's so cute.
Another jar? It's newly made this year.
Oh, that's your idea.
I said hello. Let's get it over quick.
I say hello.
It's wrong.
Got you. I do actually really like this battle theme. It's so good.
Another jar?
You don't want to miss it. How welcoming.
How welcoming. Break it.
Goodbye. Don't miss
She's so weird. Oh. Oh. Hello? Excuse me? Standing upright is a phenomenon exclusive to humans. It is a miracle of a desire to break free from the earth and move upwards towards the sky. The outcome unfolds quite apart from everyone's expectations.
What?
Nay.
I don't understand. What is going on?
He couldn't hold his horses. I guess he couldn't hold his horses, yeah. Now he finds himself a little, Yanise receives no answer as the people standing in front of her had lost the ability to reply. I guess you could say he really lost the reins there. Get it? Lost the reins? Kinyami, hello, Zirokuma. And is now unable to gallop towards where he needs to go. Please. Do not cry at me. That wasn't funny. That was funny.
No way.
Turning around, she finds her companion has transformed. As the only person to have witnessed the entire process in detail, with every aspect too difficult to comprehend, she can only turn her puzzle gaze towards her elder. But Besmert is also in the dark. Because she's blind,
What's this
right?
noise? Mr. Krolek?
The only answer she receives is the impatient stirring of the
Mr.
odd something.
Jorian.
She's like, wait a minute, what happened? Nay!
I heard animals. What happened?
Oh, because she's blind. She can't see.
Yanise, I can't see. I need your help.
You know, something about that just sounds wrong. She's blind. She can't see.
Oh, okay.
Ha 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 ha.
Give me a minute. Looks like they turned into, I don't know, striped horses?
Even I'd be confused. Wait, how did someone turn
sorry,
into a
I'm
striped
not sure.
horse?
I've only seen similar animals.
Stop horsing around,
books.
Hayams. He's been horsed. I guess
They
you could
look
say
bit
he's had
smaller
a
than
horse
horses,
than now.
but taller and bigger than
You know, like
donkeys.
worse, like
And they
worse.
have yellow
Instead, it's he's
stripes
had it
on
horsed
their
by now.
skin.
Yeah. Please.
Perhaps some
Please?
local species on the temperate steppe. Are you certain they're transformed?
Has
from
she
this
thought about
Junyong
not
and
being
others?
blind?
Not the livestock
That's not
of
how that
nearby
works.
herders. I didn't cast any violent arcane skills.
Wait,
on
you
them.
were born without
Neither did
eyes?
you.
Just grow some.
Besides,
Stupid.
I didn't sense any fluctuations of arcane energy.
I'm sorry,
Again,
madam.
it has
I
the
have no
same
idea.
energy as what's it
think
called? As
If
a
this wasn't because of us,
if you're
there must be
homeless,
someone else
why
around.
don't you just buy a
Stay
house?
close to me?
Duh. The importance of rallying together and remaining vigilant has already been proven to them. The sound of raptor rings rapidly slicing through the air towards the two travelers and the
It's
horses.
here. Watch out.
What is it?
Some bird of prey. It's fast, judging from the flapping sound of its wings.
But he's not a bad
We must
guy.
go
We
up
know
front to
he's
protect
a
Mr. Junyong
Shangri
and the
helper
others.
boy.
We might be its target. Oh, yes, the flint. Take out the flint, kindle the sandrice to drive it away.
No, wait. I don't.
Wait,
think
did I
that's a
just
bird
call
of
him
prey.
Shangri boy?
Human with wings.
You can't
it's
trust
not
birds?
coming any
Why
closer.
not? The girl hesitates upon hearing the sound of music. The movie? The music has been playing for only a short while. It wasn't until it gave up on advancing the slow flapping wings that the tune of the music is unknown to all present. The music starts from the bird and spreads around like a torrential rain, enveloping the restless bound animals on the ground below. The horses look up in search of the source of the melody, as do the other two listeners. Geshan? Getian? Geshan? Getian. Oh no, it was Getian, not Geshan. When he's deep fried. What? You can't deep fry a someone?
Madam, that thing is.
Oh. Why is she getting muffled?
What? What did you say? I can't hear.
No, now she's deaf and
I
blind.
said that thing looks like a human with wings.
A human? You mean it has the face of a human? Is the music also coming from it?
Yes.
The music playing winged creature with a human's face. Sounds familiar, don't you think?
Does it?
An angel? You are not serious. but the angels blow trumpets. That stick it uses to play music. I'm not sure whether it's a wand.
You
or
know,
some
when I
instrument.
heard you're not serious, I thought she was like literally saying you're not serious. Like, angels don't exist. Not that. Oh yeah, angels exist, but. I guess I'm at a bit of a loss right now.
Madam, we.
Calm down, child. Look closer and tell me.
I mean, he looks angelic.
What does it look like? What about its wand?
Well, he has I thought he had raven wings.
It has a human's head.
Hello,
dressed
I
in
love
gray,
baguettes.
black
Welcome,
wings
welcome.
Instead of arms.
So angels are a thing
like
in
a
their
huge
universe.
bird of
Okay, that
prey.
makes sense.
While the wand, I don't know how to describe it.
The girl hurriedly lifts her head to confirm and adds a supplementary defense to which she cannot clearly express.
But that thing is not even holding it. It's making the sound in mid-air.
Sounds like a harpy, if there wasn't a wand.
A harpy?
But it doesn't quite fit the descriptions in the book. Neither the color of its feathers nor the environment does.
So, what does, what's her lady try to accomplish? Or these girls basically work on trying to accomplish? After a brief moment, the harpy turns around, flapping the wings and slowly flying away with the horses closely behind.
They are leaving after that thing!
Stay calm, Yenisei. They must be under its control, but I'm not sure if a harpy can manipulate its subjects from a distance.
Besmert strains to extract something useful from her mind, hoping to explain the absurdities before her. In the end, she gains nothing, and doubt strikes at her again.
Let's hope that...
Hope that Harpy doesn't eat horses? Madam, we can't just stand here and hope.
Nonsense. Hope that this is just a mind-controlling arcane skill, and they're just affected by it.
We can't just hope!
We must follow that creature and break the spell on them. Now you need to...
He will eat them? What? What? I don't think he will eat them per se, but... At least I hope he doesn't eat them.
I'll go first. Please listen carefully to my footsteps and find us as soon as possible.
Neglect breeds misunderstandings. That's why people weren't farned of this story? People weren't Hubert Farnsworth? So you're telling me the story was a little simplistic, essentially?
Hold there! What on earth do you want? Answer me!
Seems not to feel any need to pay attention. However, Yenisei struggles to see any discernible expression.
Turn thee back.
Ooh.
Seek what thou desire elsewhere.
Also, Miss Besmert will always wear the blindfold because she's legally blind during that time period. During that time period, did something changes to cause her not legally blind?
What is this sound? Speaking or singing? Sounds like a young man. How so? Well, at least it's definitely not a harpy.
You don't like Jill after you played the story? What?
I've never
But
heard
she's
any
so
language
cute
like this.
and such a sweet girl. Yenisei tries in vain to continue forward, but the giant bird shakes its head in the air.
Thy pursuit will cost thee greatly, and yet little will be thy reward. Tread not one step more.
As the wings of the giant bird rise, their unhinged companions stand in the way as the music suddenly shifts from a melodious tone to a piercing frenzy. It paints a scene of hopeless conflict. Do 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 do. I still liked you after the story, maybe even more.
Running?
Oh, now I have to fight the Hanses?
Another
That's
chart?
the
It's
direction.
newly made this year. There they are.
Ice flood.
Enjoy! It's wrong. Gotcha.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Another chart?
That's your idea.
Well, that's your idea.
There they are.
I said hello. just biased because I played the side story after the event story.
Newly made this year. Party planner.
Prepare to be drowned.
Maybe I think she's kind of annoying. Wait, why? She seems so sweet and cute and waifu.
Newly made this year.
Like, she seems like she's a bit of a clumsy, cute waifu girl. How could people not like her?
Say goodbye.
It's time to say goodbye. Don't miss me, really. I'll be back. Oh, stop crying. The striped horses are driven by the giant bird, turning their heads to block her path. Inise can only lift her hands against the encirclement and continue launching her attacks upward. Neighs angrily.
Gentlemen, get out of the way! Out!
Balloon party skin? I'm not gonna get
Hey,
it.
the flying one! You can talk, right? I don't know your language, but... if you are going to eat them, you'd better think twice. Horse meat has a bad smell.
And he's just like, the bird remains silent. Yenise notices a slender white stick poking out from his feathers, like a bone, but yet also like a wand.
No. Madam, watch out!
What? I don't sense any hostility.
This attack indicates that it is, in fact, a wand. However, the two individuals supposedly subjected to this attack seem unchanged, both physically and mentally. They were exactly as they were before.
Huh?
Don't worry. I'm fine. It wasn't an attack.
As the two of them begin to explore their uncertainty, the figure flapping its wings in the air speaks once again. This time, though, something is different.
Those whom you chase are no longer related to you once they walked in here and moistened their throats with the flowing water.
Ah, so it was cursed water.
Where are the Jutsu's concerned? No more chasing.
Jutsus.
What is a GC? I don't understand.
The girl from the roguelike mode?
I understand his words now. What? But what is happening? Am I seeing illusions again?
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Attractive women are ones that we go for. We love attractive women here.
It's not an illusion. I can understand it too.
Junyong's is just naive, not as
Is he able to
educated.
speak different languages?
Oh wait,
Or can
1.9
he
is
learn from
Lucy,
our
right?
conversation
Robot
in
woman?
Time?
The attack he just made could be his arcane skill. I can sense the fluctuation of his arcane energy. It's wondrous power that allows people to communicate.
Speculation is unhelpful to your situation. Go back
Gitian has a
to where you came from.
has a powerful accent. I really like how they the great Onisan. Wait, turning back had never been a consideration before, so of course they wouldn't.
First, you must turn them back. Second, to go back or not is our decision to make, not yours.
That was not my doing.
He didn't do it. Yenise attempts to understand the true meaning hidden in the giant bird's words. Her mind spins rapidly, and countless questions clambers up, desperate to leap from her tongue.
Stopped here and cast that arcane skill for us to talk, which means you think communication is a available choice between us.
Gas station eating
You just
tacos.
mentioned the flowing water. Do you mean the river we passed by?
The river we passed by?
And you say these striped horses are JC's concern. I need to know where that place is because they are my teammates. Besides, who on earth are you?
What you ask, I have no answer.
Holy heck, that is hot!
Then what do you know?
The 4 books and 5 classics, geomancy and feng shui.
Feng
no
Shui?
information.
the balance of the house.
What are you talking about?
The answers to many questions, naturally.
Peek that best merit art. The doubt in his tone seems to come straight from the bottom of his heart.
Yenisei, listen to me. We might be asking the wrong questions.
But we need to collect more
So wait a
information or
second,
buy more
is
time.
Yenisei
Whatever we are going to
and
do, we
Best
can't
Merit,
just
do
let
they
him
always
go.
work together? Getchen is cool but
He was
socially
taking
awkward.
Susan and the
Hey,
team away
usually
from
people
us.
with style are just awkward in general.
But clearly he is reluctant to answer these questions. Perhaps he'd be willing to exchange them for our supplies. He is trying to take them away. Perhaps because they are carrying the supplies he needs.
Mm.
You mean food or what? Let's,
Stop. There's nothing else for you here. And I need nothing. What I yearn for is beyond even my own grasp.
Wait! Good sir!
And just like that, the bird turns around and flaps its wings, flying away much faster than before. This is when Besmer got blinded and had an assistant, which happened to be Yenny. Oh!
Hey! Darn! He flew away!
So,
Did I say
do we
anything
see
wrong?
Besmer later on?
Don't blame yourself, madam. He appeared to be the unpredictable type. Do you still have the strength to walk? We need to hurry up and go after him.
I feel like he won't appreciate that. Besmer grabs Eunice's arm and quickly chases after the piercing sound of the wind. You know, being blind has got to be hard. Could you imagine not having one of your senses? Clear NS23. How many modes? How long is this story, out of curiosity, you guys? NS19? Is it all the way up to 23? Oh, I can buy Gluttony. $20-something? Holy heck.
I was waiting for you to wake up and visit me.
You make up for being blind with sensitive hearing. Okay. 23 or 24 or something like that. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I should be able to amplify it with this thingy. Wait, that doesn't let me max it out though. How do I get more of those thingies? Best merit is practically Daredevil. How do you get more of those thingies to amplify Junyong's sing?
Early and managing the tavern. Now
Based on the sound of breathing? Holy heck! Mistletoe? No, that's insight and resonance. Sense of smell akin to a dog? This is crazy! You get 1 to 2 every event and 1 more in Battle Pass. I might be blind. The notes on Shuori. You know, I really want to try out this one, Echoes in the Mountain, really quickly, because I love me some roguelikes. White snow covers the distant peaks, and the warming climate has started to reveal the jagged lines of the stone beneath. However, the weather is still far from pleasant. In fact, the wet early spring has made the grasslands muddy and treacherous. Still, compared to other difficulties, one might face, bad weather is one of the most harmless. So, oh, wait. No voice acting? Okay. So, what will we have to deal with next? burning cold winds from the other side of the mountain, more troublesome creatures, reckless Arcanist refugees, or maybe an evil trick from Pacerta. Emil grumbles as he wrenches his foot out of the mud. He screams in frustration, smashing his hiking pole against a rock.
Shoot.
Dang it! I'm sick of this blasted mountain! Captain Semmelweis, we should have never left Vienna! While their current situation is different from what they faced in Vienna, it is no less difficult. Stop that, Emil. Don't forget, we're still in Worm territory.
Could it be?
However, if you want to get sprayed in the face with its stench, I won't stop you.
What a pity.
A brave Emil, and an outstanding contribution to the story of critter biology, used his head to verify the strength of both the teeth and the stench of the Tetzelworm. Semmelweis' dissuasion apparently does this trick. Emil, wait, what the? Emil draws his head back and looks around cautiously. He is relieved to see that no giant, stinking monsters have emerged from the ground. He takes a few hasty steps to catch up with Semmelweis. Amused by Emil's comical expression, the other team members let out a burst of good-natured laughter, including Emil. They are in groups of 6, with Semmelweis leading from the center.
Don't worry.
I'm only joking. We wouldn't just sit around and watch you get ambushed by a monster. A balloon party? Thanks for the warning, Captain. I'd hate to end up in a killed in the line of duty report at the Belgrade branch. I'd at least like to receive the generous severance pay offered by the Field Agent Administration myself, rather than have it be distributed to my family upon my death. Hello, Asahi. After his earlier episode, Emil makes sure to speak softly. But really, Captain, how much longer do we need to spend on this blasted mountain?
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, you'll have to survive until we find those Manus followers. This is kicking me. Do we really need to pursue them so closely? They're just a bunch of lackeys. They're not even real Manus Vindictae. We could have completed this mission 3 missions in the time we've been tracking them.
Sorry.
This mission came straight from the top brass at the Field Agent Administration. We had no choice but to accept.
Besides,
although they are just one of many sects, some of their fanatical followers can be more troublesome than a Manus disciple. Oftentimes, they're familiar with the norms of the current society, which makes them very good at making problems for us, as well as skilled at covering their tracks. I still don't get what's so important about these guys, that they merit an order from the top brass. But if you ask me, if HQ really finds these Manus followers, they'd be better off investigating the Arcanist refugees.
Correct.
Yeah, the riots and murders we've dealt with certainly prove that. It's highly likely that Manus Vindictae is instigating the refugees to do so. Most of them are from the Balkans. They came to the Austro-Hungarian Empire after suffering political struggles and enduring the persecution of Arcanists.
I'm sorry.
So, it's only natural that the sentiment of Arcanists first has gained wide acceptance among them. Now, both the Foundation and the Austro-Hungarian Empire are doing their best to screen these refugees. But with so many of them flocking in and so fast, it's impossible to conduct through a screening of every person.
Besides,
no, never mind. Emil is too worked up to notice Semmelweis' hesitation. Manus Vindictae is just rallying up these sillies to create chaos for mankind. They clearly have no intention of accepting them. Also, I am doing good, Asahi. Thank you for asking. How are you? Most of these refugees aren't even pure-blooded Arcanists. Even if they tried their whole lives, the vast majority of them would only be able to cast 1 or 2 of the simplest, most harmless arcane skills.
What a pity.
Even among arcanists, not everyone can use arcane skills successfully. Those who thrive in the hands of men who vindicate are noble and powerful purebloods. As blah 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 blah, I'm so self-important, blah 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 blah, I'm complaining about my job. But many refugees have been brainwashed by propaganda that they are unable to consider whether Manus Vindictae will even fulfill their promise. What's even sadder than being exploited is not even getting a reward for the fact. Upon hearing this, Emil becomes even more indignant. Their walking pace has been gradually speeding up. Blah 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 blah, da da da. My hair cream makes my hair look so flat and straightened. That's why we're tracking the followers. The earlier we clear out these unstable... Semmelweis pauses. Emil gives her a puzzled look.
What?
What is it, Captain?
Stop.
Stop. Semmelweis raises her hand, signaling the team to be on guard. Emil's expression quickly turns serious.
What's this?
Do you smell that? The foul odor.
That's weird.
Is it Tatzelworm?
I heard that.
I thought they were just a myth. Semmelweis smiles to herself. I used to think so too. The odor's faint. It's obviously been gone for some time. There are traces on the grass here too.
I see.
It looks like it went this way. Are we going to check for it, Captain?
Let's go.
Yes. Tatzelworms don't appear for no reason. If it's ambushed some travelers, we need to lend a hand. Wait, what is that? Make good use of this. Oh. Stay vigilant in tracking the Manus followers. Keep going. So, you just move forward, pretty much? Oh! So that's how this works.
Let's go.
You select 4 people to come with you. Hardy Balloon.
Get to know each other.
Sonato.
Just as what's been practiced countless times.
Excuse me, guys.
Alright, just one thing.
Eternity.
I will be home by 10 p.m.
And then, I guess we can take
Silence.
DK, Matilda,
Anyone else? Is she here?
Yenise,
Пожалуйста, пропустите меня.
and then X.
Me? Did you find something?
So it's a roguelike. Moving forward leads to new encounters. I will say, oh, this is the willpower and determines the maximum strength. Okay.
Anyone offer your seat to the senior?
Okay, so you just have to attack. Attack!
Newly made this year. So long lives this. And this gives power to
My
thee.
child, here's something fun for you.
Got you.
My child, here's something fun for you.
Enjoy.
Eternity is so pretty. It's like a crime. I'm stuck at level 4 when playing this. I think I have a skill issue.
Try for free. Try for free.
Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
Sempre calo mi fu stento core. I do love Sonetto's voices. Remember, the health stays the same wherever, so be careful with Eternity. Wait, why?
Newly made this year.
Does Eternity use health to attack?
Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
I hate this one. Makes me spend almost 10 hours to get all the rewards. Well, by all accounts, you don't have to get all the rewards. So if Eternity uses attacks, then I should probably focus more on healing her up.
I will pray for you. Sorry.
A single target attacking critical. Strengthen your team's willpower? Sure, I'll strengthen the willpower of... This mode is definitely a little annoying. I like roguelikes a lot. I've organized the instructions in my notes for you. I can't do anything. Hello? Game? 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 Hello? Okay, it looks like it worked. Okay, it looks like it's not responding to my mouse clicks anymore for some reason. Yeah, for some reason it looks like... Okay, there we go. And now the game is responding. In harder difficulty, heal and leech rate increase. The 3 doors. Apparently the 3 doors is an active fun one to do at all times. This roguelike was not received, but the 1.9 version is better. Did they make another roguelike in 1.9? Well, I guess that's a silly question. Of course they did. Let the helium fill your pulmonary lobe.
Newly made this year.
I believe in you.
Another jar?
My sword sharp. I believe in you.
It's newly another jar?
My sword sharp. I know the moon.
Okay, actually, yes, so...
There they
the
are.
roguelikes in Arcane are really fun. And don't get me wrong, yes, Arcane does spoil us with good roguelike modes. The roguelike became permanent at 1.9. 3 doors gives you pulls. Okay, what did he just dodge? You butt lick.
It's newly made this year.
I believe in you.
Party planner.
Jellyfish lady, go! 3 doors needs big brain? What about if you have a small brain? Like me.
Got it in the right time.
Dodge 1 caused obsession.
Another jar? Well, that's your idea.
Well, that's your idea.
Would you buy me a drink?
Let's get
Yes.
it over quick. Did anybody get hurt?
My child, here's something fun for you.
Oh, he just dodged it. What a butt
What an
face.
amazing memory.
Bloody prom.
Where's the party star? Well, that's your idea.
Would you buy me a drink?
I want to unsee Hayami's balloon party. Well, you don't have to.
It's called lending a hand.
If you devote yourself to not thinking about it, you'll be fine, right? Right, y'all? I mean, this roguelike doesn't seem too bad. But then again, I could be wrong. I hear that song again. It's so real. What is it and where is it coming from? Appearance of special memory melody serves as both distraction and a guide. To replace Boon Party?
Tatzelworm, like a lizard or usually, it lurks under the ground and only shows up to hunt when it senses arcane fluctuations.
Spatodea and pick
It
all
attacks
single
with a
target
disgusting,
buffs?
poisonous breath.
Next, I should have a balloon.
Thank you.
Well, you guys also said, like, apparently she literally can't survive without a balloon, so... Like, apparently the balloon is linked to her, like, actual life. Which is the only reason why I feel like somewhat bad about teasing her, teasing the way she talks. Because apparently her life is depressing.
My sword. I believe in you.
It's new. Another jar?
My sword sharp. I know the
A free balloon asset? I'd just grab a balloon PNG, to be honest.
You don't want to miss it.
Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
Sempre caro mi fu stand core.
How welcoming.
Okay, cool. Let's see, so attack, attack.
Really made this year.
Combine together for a healing counter. Party planner. Break it. Break it! She's so weird. Then she hiccups into your ears, like... Does she have... What was that? No!
Handle it gently.
I believe in you.
Way too good at balloon party. I don't know. Someone also said I sounded like a child trying to mock a grandma. So I'm not sure if it's if I'm good at balloon party or if you guys are buttering me up.
Where's the party? Another jar that's newly made this year.
That's your idea.
That's your idea.
With a bad adult, he did this first, and that at last.
Boom.
Got you.
Boom.
Enjoy.
Break it.
Break it. Break it.
Ouch. Another jar? It's newly made this year. Another jar coming. It's newly made this year. There they are.
Yeah. Hey.
I'll fill the cup for you. Ah! Let's get
Holy
it over
heck,
quick.
that damage.
I said hello.
I said hello.
It's wrong. Got you.
Bam.
Another jar?
Bam.
Sword sharp.
Bam.
I believe in you.
Bam.
Take it easy.
I feel like using a character who damages herself over time is not exactly the best plan here. Can I level up my peoples? Ooh. Here, we shall make her even more powerful. The Xiangre. Whatever. I believe her whole thing is that she wants to be the Xiangre. Ooh, I don't know what any of this means. Discovery. Now, I don't know what obsession is, per se, but... Mr. Apple!
There will be some differences between theory and practice.
Similoids will be playable at 1.9? The smell is getting stronger. It must be nearby. Prepare for battle. The monster's tracks stretch all the way back to the back of a small hill. Upon reaching the other side, the path before them opens up. A messy campsite with half-pitched tents, splintered trees, and scattered wood all indicate that this place recently experienced a major battle. But most notable of all is what looks like a monster's tail lying in the center. Similoids flips open to compare the severed part to her records. A Tatzelworm tail. It looks like they successfully fended it off.
But
They seem to have retreated in a hurry. Perhaps they feared another ambush?
Stop.
Wait, don't move. Semmelweis's expression turns serious as she notices a thin, black liquid trickling from a splintered tree. Is that pus from a Manus follower? So a Tatzelworm attacked the followers we've been tracking. This must have been the camp. Shoot, we were so close to catching those thugs. Emil, search the campsite with me. The rest of you secure the area. Both the Tatzelworm and the Manus followers may come back. Keep your guard up. Yes, Captain! Semmelweis makes her way to the tent in the center of the camp. She half crouches in front of the campfire, holding out her palms. We rolling for Eternity or Centurion? Not Regulus. Is that where the leader of Perchta was stating? Despite sharing the name as the legendary arcane supernaturalist in the German region, Perchta is, unmistakably, a reinvented branch of the sect. This is the Manus sect, that the field agent squad is currently tracking. While talking with Emil, Semmelweis conceals a crucial piece of information. Perchta is not a regular offshoot of Manus Vindicte, but a dangerous organization that has been linked to over 30 murders.
Wait.
No, it's not so much that this is a central tent. Rather, it has been placed where everyone can keep a watch over it.
Could it be...
somewhere everyone else can see? Could it be? Semmelweis dips her head and makes her way into the tent. The inside is empty, save for the flash of a shiny object in the corner which catches her eye. What's this?
Mirror?
She examines the mirror. Some sort of misty veil is obfuscating the reflection. It's impossible to see the image. This is clearly created using arcane skills. Welcome back, Snake! Semmelweis flips the mirror over. The back is engraved with an illumination incantation.
Mago imprint.
Semmelweis recites the incantation. The mirror remains hazy. It has coldly rejected her poor excuse for an incantation. It was worth a shot. She smiles and puts the mirror away. As she does so, she doesn't notice the strange light that flashes across the mirror surface. At that very moment, Semmelweis's communication device buzzes.
Madam Lindsay.
How can I help you? You're a little slow in answering your comm. Did something happen?
No, nothing.
Oh, Semmelweis has an accent. How is the Perchta investigation going? Hello, I'm Kat. You read my mind. I was just about to report to you.
End of the report.
That's all. Do you have any questions, Madam Lindsay?
Sounds great.
Oh, she does not sound like what I thought she would sound like. Sounds great. Using Tatzelworms to track Perchta, your ingenuity has exceeded my expectations. Good work.
You're right.
I'm flattered, but the reason I could do it is because you instructed me on the habits of Tatzelworms. Tatzelworms do not have eyes. They hunt by relying on arcane skill fluctuations to locate their prey on the surface. A team almost entirely comprised of humans versus a team entirely comprised of arcanists. Without a doubt, Tatzelworms would be inclined to attack the latter. But I still want to ask you a question about this. Hurry up and ask me. My time is valuable. Semmelweis, that's crazy? Here's the thing. The Tatzelworm attacked the tent in the very center of the camp. Haven't you figured it out yet? Located in the center of the camp with no cover around, in full view of everyone, it's quite simple. That's the town where they house the prisoner. Where they house the prisoner, I see. The Tatzelworm went for the easiest target. She's very important to the Manus followers. Perchta will protect her at all costs. So the Tatzelworm attacked the last person it should have messed with. Madam Lindsay, it should like to have an idea as to the identity of the prisoner. Is there anything I should know?
It's nothing.
No, that's no information I need to disclose to you.
Little honesty.
That was a little harsh. Madam Lindsay, I thought we were friends. Back to work, Semmelweis. She promptly ends the communication. What a pity. I didn't get to thank her for answering my questions. As if echoing Semmelweis' words, a faint female voice emanates from the communication device. If she hadn't been listening carefully, it would have been easily missed. Huh? Is there someone else on the comm? Hello? Sorry. Your voice is a bit soft. I didn't catch what you said. Semmelweis strains to make out the voice. Soon it dawns on her. Is someone singing? The voice is not coming from the comm, but drifting over this from the other side of the foothills, like the gentle sound of wind brushing over the desert sands or the reverberation of the final chord of a sacred organ performance. Semmelweis sets down the communication device. She furrows her brow as she tries to discern the source of the singing. The song seems to possess a different kind of magic, one that entices you to explore it further. How odd. What is that song? Compelled to follow its sound, Semmelweis starts walking in its direction. 1, 2, 3 steps. Even if an abyss opened up in front of her, she would not stop. Captain, we've got the problem! Emil's voice cuts through the song, adding a discordant note to the entrancing melody. She snaps back to reality.
Am I hearing things?
Am I hearing things? She shakes her head as if to shake the sound out of her mind. The song still lingers in her ear. Semmelweis takes a deep breath, pushes her doubts to the back of her mind, and looks back to Emil.
What happened?
What happened? The stench of the Tatzelwurm must have attracted them.
What a pity.
That's unfortunate. Our investigation isn't over. We can't let them destroy the scene.
Let's go.
Gather the team and prepare to battle.
Wait.
Hold on. Semmelweis closes her eyes.
Did you hear?
Someone singing.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't hear anything. Captain, did you find something?
No, nothing.
No, nothing. Maybe I heard wrong. Semmelweis turns her head to face the song. The snow-covered mountaintops reflect the sunlight, emanating a brilliant white glow. Have my hallucinations really become this real?
Looks like the condition is worse than I thought.
What does Semmelweis translate to? What does it translate to? The class is curious. Please share.
May the peace be with us.
What the heck? Am I fighting a wall?
It's newly made this year. Another jar?
Semmelweis sounds Hayami Semmelweis. Buff, attack, channel, attack.
Party planner. So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
There they are.
Ha, yeah.
You don't want to miss it. I said hello.
I said hello. The way she just heavily breathes into the microphone.
Well, that's your idea.
Yeah, that's your idea.
My sword sharp.
Planner.
I believe in you. My sword sharp. I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Break it. Break it.
Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole. Regna sereno intenso ad infinito.
Again, I love how the voice actress pronounces all those words. Ooh.
It's newly made this year.
Depict the world I have never seen before.
Well, that's your idea. Let's get it over quick.
Each moment, now night.
Bang!
Did anybody get hurt?
It's alright.
So I'm literally just fighting what looks like either a one of those dangs. I mean, of course it's a different word, but you know, I can't say that.
My sword sharp.
Take it easy.
Another jar?
I know the moon.
Because it sounds like a bad word.
Try for free. Try for free.
I wish the dub is different for every character, as in using their own respective language. It would be interesting, but the problem is characters wouldn't be able to understand each other. The popular poems, even her name is a reference. Well, yeah, her name is a reference to a sonetto.
It's newly made this year.
Take it easy. Handle it gently. The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
Bing! Fish!
Hey!
Ouch! It's wrong. Coming.
I believe in my sword. I believe in you.
It's time. Shangri attack!
Cup for you. Ah!
Whooshy whooshy horse! For 11,000 damage.
Sorry.
We have an option to go set characters to the specific VA? What? Pranking. You guys are pranking me for sure. 1.9. Okay. Wait, what the?
I'm sorry.
The doctor before her appears troubled. A familiar opening line, doctor. I know what will happen next, so go ahead. Give me the bad news. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm prepared for what you have to say. The majority of the records related to this condition were lost in the storm.
Thank you.
I see. Thank you for your honesty, doctor. But I still have a question.
How much longer do I get to live?
The doctor falls silent as he considers her question.
Maybe.
Around 3 to 6 months. The pretty women always die. So I have 3 to 6 months to live. Sounds good. Can't promise that the condition won't worsen sooner than that. Oh.
So...
Therefore, the Foundation has temporarily suspended your position. What?
Thank you.
I appreciate your kindness, but I'll just take it slow while I continue to working on the missions.
No matter what.
You're right. I'm not fit to keep working as an investigator. But what if I were to join the Field Agents Administration?
You shouldn't.
Correct.
That may be true, but I know the nature of a field agent work better than you do. It's the best place for me right now. You and I both know this condition is incurable. Instead of spending the next 3 months pointlessly waiting around, I'd like to use my remaining time to contribute to the Foundation. So it's a little more dangerous and has a higher mortality rate. What difference does that make to someone who has less than half a year?
Thank you.
I have to be a lot to be grateful to the Foundation for. Unlike other Arcanists, my bloodline gives me no advantage. But the Foundation still chose to serve me as an investigator. I hope through this, I can repay the Foundation's faith in me.
I see.
The doctor erupts in a harsh laugh, his tone dripping with sarcasm. What? Shooting yourselves in the foot? You're not even an Arcanist. Oh!
I don't know what you are talking about.
It's an honor to contribute to the Foundation. The doctor's face twists unnaturally. He's not a doctor! Care about a rotten wand who can't use arcane skills? Rotten wand. I rarely heard that term since becoming an investigator. What a nostalgic expression. And always making the wrong decision. Like a fig wasp will eventually return to the dark, cramped fig. Wherever you flee, the filthy cold corner is your destiny waiting for you. Semmelweis's expression remains unchanged, as if the doctor was talking to someone else. She stands up and bows to him.
Time to go.
Time's up. I must be going. Please excuse me, doctor. He pushes his glasses up and once again takes a seat behind the desk. When did you realize this was a hallucination? From the start. You should know that I never dwell on the past. I was prepared for this. Dang! Never mind. So it's just a hallucination for her. Let's see. Make good use of this umbrella.
I'm fine.
I'm fine, Emil.
Great.
Wait, that's what Emil sounds like? Great. He sounds kind of like a soy boy. Great. Yes, clean.
It's dangerous.
The hallucinations are becoming more frequent and increasingly realistic. And it's not hallucinations, even her own memories failing her. No matter how hard Semmelweis tries, she can't remember the recent battle. This is not a good sign, but it's not unexpected.
Oh.
I'm getting a promotion. Semmelweis' story will be continued in the new roguelike, a series of dusks in 1.9. Wait, you're telling me that this entire thing isn't about her story?
I'm fine.
Clear up the battlefield and get back to searching for evidence.
Copy that.
I see.
This is what you meant by affecting both body and mind.
What a pity.
What a shame. Semmelweis turns to leave. The glow of the sunset spills over her, casting a long shadow. Continued. It's just not the whole story of her. Okay. So it looks like this one primarily gives you improvement materials and gluttony. And this is anecdotes, mains bulletin. What is anecdote out of curiosity? Gluttony, greed. Story for lower rarity. Oh, okay. Have I done something good here? Oh, spend a bunch of coins. Anecdote is backstory. Okay. To unlock one Penumbra can to unlock an anecdote. Okay. In the battle between two legs and four, they find themselves on the back foot from the beginning. The burdenless horses gallop wildly as the giant bird flies further and further, leaving exhausted Bessemet and Yenisei far behind.
Madam.
Their stamina slips away faster than it did in the plains. Their actions become increasingly labored, and their steps slow to a plodding halt.
Are we going upstream? If we are, he must be taking his prey back to his nest. Is there a forest there?
No, we're going to Junyong Zoo City.
I'm sorry, madam. I can't think right now. I can't see anything. Only stars.
The the girl suddenly realized that she can no longer pull Besmert along. With her energy dwindling, the sudden pause only leaves her more flustered.
Huh? Why? Why stop? Huh?
Poor Yenise.
I hear horses right in front of us.
What?
And people.
And not just people. The clamor of commerce, a melody in the trundling carriages, rolling wheels on the ground, and the sound of footsteps on the soil and stone soon to follow. No matter what lies ahead.
No, it's not a forest.
It's a desert.
There are walls and people. I don't understand. Wait, could it be?
Yes, somewhere. Hard city walls made of earth and stone and a soaring gate tower, the likes of which they've never seen before, encompass the bustling town and vivid figures within. The gate is open wide. Pedestrians pass under it as guards wearing silver armor stand at the entrance of the city.
Is it a supply station?
Yes, that's exactly what I thought it was too.
Where on earth are we?
Child, please tell me where we are. I can't hear the rustling of the sand rice anymore. But there are other noises.
Okay, what even is going on in this story?
Is this a settlement?
I swear I'm so lost. The girl shakes her head, failing to answer Besmert's question. Having never seen such a place before, she's naturally apprehensive of all that stands before her.
No, at least it doesn't look like one. Not like any towns or villages we've seen. I think I'm seeing another illusion. I see a desert, some plants, and a wooden pavilion on the yellow walls. The roof of the pavilion looks like bird wings, and the people down the walls are.
Told you it's very long-winded with a lot of expositions. Yeah.
Walls and people, right? Only a city has.
I guess I understand.
I also hear those noises.
Why you guys would say that? This is the weakest plot in reverse.
No, you don't understand. Those yellow walls and the gates don't look real at all.
I mean, from what I heard, 1.5's Go Together is a really, really good one. Like, that one had a great storyline, is that right?
Around the roof? They seem to be flying in mid-air.
Perhaps it's just a foreign architectural style.
Besides, we couldn't have gone far enough to reach a city. Unless it's a fake one.
It's a fake city.
We must not go there, Ashley.
And the city is fake.
We lost track of the giant bird and the others long before we heard the noises of this city. The last thing I can recall is that the flapping of the huge wings disappeared in the south.
The girl tightly clasped Besmert's sleeve, realizing that things are sliding in a direction beyond her control.
The city wall before you is also to the south. Is it not?
A lot of words for something they face summarized better. Besmert quietly turns her face towards Yenise. Even though the girl knows her eyes are covered by fabric and are unable to see a thing, this gesture still possesses the power of a gaze. A kind of soothing, stable, but at the same time, questioning power.
Madam, you are doing it again. You never listen to me.
Child, we are standing in the right place.
Bye, Gray! Hi, Gray!
Behind these walls, our teammates might be suffering due to my misjudgment.
Yenise pauses for a brief moment before she makes up her mind.
The gate is open. I can see the people in the city. But there are guards patrolling around. They are holding some spear-like weapons, and the one in the front looks quite different from us. I don't think they understand our language, even if we ask them to let us in. Remember those herders? Almost impossible to communicate with them without an interpreter.
Hope our travel documents can get us through that gate.
This story and 1.1 are fine, but compared to main story and event story, it's very lacking. Oh, and I know they're rerunning 1.1 here too, so I'm gonna be doing that one as well. You're telling me the event stories that I'm gonna be doing are gonna be lacking? In 1.7 to 1.9, I still to read chapter 6. I skipped it to read chapter 7 first, since it's the first anniversary main story chapter. 1.1 is thrash, not gonna lie. According to Yenisei's description, the peculiar-looking city defenders are all clad in silver armor and bear sharp weapons in their hands. Sounds like a scene from the medieval era. Having passed every barrier smoothly, all the way to Omsk, they think the garrison here is also a piece of cake. But as it becomes clear, they are wrong to underestimate them. Even though both sides miraculously understand each other's words, the passes here are still well guarded.
Please show me your pass.
They give all the clear job rewards again? Oh!
You have all our documents.
This is not a pass.
Sir, you have the documents. Please, take a closer look at them.
Like again, I just don't know what's going on.
I'm not a sir. Please show me the right pass, which shows where you come from and where you're going.
I wouldn't have been here if I knew the answers.
No
Sass?
pass, no entry.
The problem seems to lie in both parties failing in the art of effective communication. This bickering back and forth over useless technical pitfalls undoubtedly wastes everyone's time.
I think it has been clearly stated on our documents. The documents were issued by the association. They worked in all the borders in the north. What makes the difference here?
It's not verified. I don't know which pass let you pass with this pass. Let alone the writing and the seal on it cannot be recognized. If I let you in, it would be my negligence.
Can we talk to someone else? You don't understand what we are talking about.
I understand every word you say.
Very well. If you do, friend.
Ancient China be like? Crisis mode was difficult in 1.1?
Were transformed into horses and taken away by a winged man. We think they might have been brought here, so we need to get into the city to find them. This is urgent. I hope you can understand.
I've been on duty for over 6 hours. There was no such thing as a winged man.
Wait, is this Geo City?
It's a stupid story. I've seen too many of these little tricks. The rule is, no pass, no entry.
Okay, so it is her city. Defender in silver armor looks like a wall of iron from whichever he's seen. Yenisei looks up and sees the wooden eaves above the masonry, rising straight into the sky to cast a shadow over the ground. She remembers the giant bird and suddenly wishes she too had wings.
Fine. This man understands our language, but he won't buy it.
Yenny?
Unfortunately, she doesn't have wings, so she must find some other way to deal with their predicament.
Then I will see if we can make it in without this pass.
Trying to break in? You're overestimating yourself.
Ooh?
Just trying, because we are not given any choices, sir.
Wait, Yenisei.
She's just decided, forget it. This guy's being difficult, so I'm gonna be difficult too. I will defeat you.
Let the helium fill your pulmonary lobe.
My sword sharp.
It's newly another jar?
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Let's get it over quick. There they are.
Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun.
Party planner. It's newly made this year. Got you.
Look, is it really a Karen when people don't let you in despite how you're trying everything you can?
I believe in you.
Another jar?
Let's see.
My sword sharp.
Dun,
Sereno intenso ad infinito.
There they are.
Regna sereno intenso ad infinito.
Ouch.
I believe in you.
Coming.
Go!
Your idea.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
I will
I'll
admit,
fill the cup for you.
listening to Hayami while playing OSRS?
I will
I don't know
pray
what
for
that
you.
is.
Sorry.
I will pray for you. Sorry. Ending the glass bottles one by one, Yenisi's weapons are quickly depleted. Across from them, the iron wall, the poor guard.
Warning! Intruders!
RuneScape. Oh, old school RuneScape. OSRS, old school RuneScape. Below, those within the cityscape scuff the sand as the gate's heavy cables are twisted in reply, held tightly in expectant hands waiting their next command.
They are closing the gate. This is bad. We have to get in. Or how are we going to get them back? We can't just leave them here. Neither can I just turn away from the clues to the Shuori festival and the mysterious Eastern arcane power. Sir, I beg of you.
Besmert rushes forward, attempting to pull back the guards and the city gates from all her might, but her lack of sight impedes her, unable to detect the hidden dangers on the uneven, packed sand road. A loose stone is enough to trip her, and despite the demands of the moment, it takes her time to get back up again.
Don't get any closer.
I should not be laughing.
Madam, are you all right?
She anxiously helps Besmert to her feet, with her other hand tightly gripping an empty glass bottle. They've had countless unpredictable mishaps along the way, enough to write an adventure story few would believe, and experience more than enough to exhaust the will of any explorer. Perhaps simply allowing the city gates to close is a safer and more appropriate approach.
Maybe we should just give up, madam. I'm even thinking if all these things we've been through are just illusions. The unusual terrains, the teammates turned into striped horses, and now this nonsense. I won't let you go in there and risk your life.
Besmert cannot see her companion's expression, but can hear the hesitation in her voice. It proves enough to add her struggle to get up again.
No. On the contrary, child. The unknown people, the uncharted city. We are very close to what we've been chasing. We were born to run after these exciting and amazing things. You're also looking for an answer from Ask and Acquire, right?
Okay, what is Ask and Acquire? There's stuff here that I just don't understand.
Others are doing. There is more to consider other than our own safety.
Well said. Speaking of which, the city is much safer than the wild. You have my word. As for me, I am the Junyong of the biggest merchants hub in this city. You can address me by my
A
title.
low-ranking government official for taxation and household registrations. So wait,
Lijiang?
are we about to just get help from some random old dude?
Sounds like a decent gentleman.
Lijiang, they are the intruders.
Noted. The situation is under control. No need to close the gate. The ladies look like foreign merchants. Their business is within my purview.
Wait, why are we just getting ready?
It's holiday time. They could be here for the celebration.
You rang?
Don't be so harsh on them.
I did not.
Understood.
guard holds his friend in front of him and makes a gesture that Yenisei cannot understand before retreating to one side. A glimmer of expectation is ignited, reignited in the hearts of Yenisei and Besmert, as their misfortune might have not dissipated.
Correct, you have lost your pass, right?
We do have a pass, but it seems it doesn't work here.
Well, just an understandable mistake for people from afar. However,
Ask and acquire, basically, you ask for something and get a thing with a terrible price. So like a monkey's paw.
Shuori Festival? Is it taking place now?
That's what I said. I thought that is why you are here in Pei City.
Hey, City?
Yes. We were told of it, but we've never been to one. We are not sure. We all heard of the legend about it.
So is the festival sung as a nursery rhyme in your tribe?
Yes.
Tribe? We are not tribal people.
Just say you are
We come
Besmert.
from the north.
If you do, you'll be getting. No, I'm kidding. That's lying, and lying is not good.
I mistook you for the descendants of the Wu Sun from the westward. It is said that they have migrated outside the Jioloman mountain. No one has ever met them until now. Your clothes also have a unique style. I should apologize for my mistake. What's more, this lady by your side has red hair, green eyes, and fair complexion. The features match the records in history books.
I was gonna say,
History books. Mr. Li Zheng, in your history books, do you have...
Like I said, you may just call me Li Zheng. The book says, Wu Sun, one of the tribes in the western regions, has the most unusual appearance. The present foreigners are their descendants with features of green eyes, red hair, and the looks of macaque monkeys.
Macaque monkeys? Excuse me!
Monkeys?
Red hair and green eyes does not make you a monkey!
Maybe we can't believe every word in the book. No matter. Where were we just now?
I feel like I'm being called out right now. Guys, do I look like a monkey?
We are
Chat, please confirm.
All right. Exactly.
The young man in front of her seems to be full of interest, and with his hands clasped, he resumes the topic.
The Pei City is famous for its grand celebration and joyful spirit during the festival. It attracts countless travelers from far away every year. I could only imagine how hard it was for you to arrive here. Well done. However, forgive me for being offensive. It seems you have lost sight in both eyes.
Yes. Would that be a problem?
Under the city's caring policy, you have the privilege of traveling without a pass. The gate guard is new here. I sincerely apologize.
I'm not a monkey. I'm sad. I'm crying right now.
It is not safe to stay outside of the city. There have been
That's how a monkey cries.
Cases recently.
Wow.
The patrol.
Leave me alone.
Someone is blocked out of their city and goes missing.
Missing persons cases.
Even if you are a monkey, I'm not a monkey. What the heck? I have done nothing to become monkey. Return to monkey? No, I'm just Hayami. A confused, misguided, and very sweet lady. I'm sobbing. She denies being cat and fox. I deny being cat, fox. I deny being monkey too. I'm not a monkey. Monkey Yami. Holy gosh. Okay, Unga Bunga does not make you a monkey. Li Zheng leads the two of them up to the city wall connected with the inner chamber. From the city gate to the room, the scenery is different.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Here, madam.
I don't feel any chairs around me. How am I going to...
It seems the people here sit on their heels. Here, cushion.
Here,
Just
cushion.
make yourself comfortable. You ladies look better now. What were you going to ask?
Suke's form is a monkey. Wow. Wow!
Your walls, won't they collapse?
Hmm? Why do you think that?
Because they seem to be made of only earth and stone. I don't think these materials can stand the weathering. Not to mention the wooden pavilion on the walls.
You draw the conclusion only by its appearance. In fact, the stakes are deeply
Here it comes.
into the
You draw
ground
based on
and
appearance.
stand
No
firmly.
wonder we thought you were
No need to worry
monkeys.
about the peeling
Yenny say maybe. Not me
It's
though.
just a sign of the city's longevity.
The city's longevity. So how old is this city?
I am far from monkey.
As I recall, hundreds of years. Its annuals take up most of the library. Each volume records a decade. Considering the large quantity, hundreds may not be the best quantifier.
Jeez.
There are many historical sites in the city. You may take your mother for a site tour.
Madame Besmertz is not my mother.
Miss Pierre. Oh, I apologize. I forgot about her site.
Wait, what? How does that have anything to do with this? If I were to settle with Cat Fox, too bad you're a monkey now.
That's
So
all
you
right.
too have a mother.
People often mistake me for having good eyesight because I walk around freely like others.
The silver lining is, we have a caring policy in this regard. We're here to help whether you need assistance or not.
You keep talking about my eyesight. May I ask why?
Because
The government is obliged to provide help to people with severe impairments, including those who have lost their sights in both eyes. Isn't it the same with the Northerners? Oh, if my question is offensive.
No, that's fine. More than fine, actually. In the North, I have to do more to be treated like an ordinary person.
I see. I've heard that people. At the
one
North
day their
idolize
mother will be
the
a
strong
playable character
and
and
pay
Regulus
little
will be
attention to
shocked.
the weak. Little did I know
Just
the
wait.
disabled enjoy
It'll
no
be like, oh, so you two have a mother. So like, if you
Now
have
you're here with us in
Regulus and then
Please
a mother character in the same party, she'll be like, mother.
You speak fluent Hanese. I'm sure your stay here will go swimmingly.
Hanese.
You mean we are speaking the Hanese right now?
Oh. I see. There's some trickery going on here. Bamboozled. Hello, Mythic.
interesting you
Yes,
ask.
this is British
According
gotcha.
to the records
British
of the
Arcane.
hub, most of the foreign merchants with fluent Hanese have lived a long time in the Central Plains. While you're obviously not one of them, neither have you paid frequent visits here.
Best merit will be playable
You wouldn't
source.
have
Trust
forgotten
me.
a proper pass.
This somewhat insightful witticism surprises Best Merit.
You're a man of sharp wit, I have to say. Back where we are from, merchants come and go, including those who speak your tongue. We've dealt with them a lot throughout the years. If it weren't for their advice, we wouldn't have made it this far on our first journey as a new caravan.
I see.
Even
Foreign
his
merchants
best
are well
merit
informed and
will be
welcomed by
playable.
the
Yami
citizens
most likely
in
won't
K
pull.
City.
No! Why would I?
There are other foreign merchants in the hub. If you have no place to stay, the caravanserai there might be a good choice. Take this with you. It is the pass to verify your identities. You can enjoy your stay here.
She'll be limited? Oh, I'll pull for her.
End up being expelled.
If they're limited, I'll pull. If not, no pull.
Then how are we going to...
We save for limited characters.
Show me the document you have now.
I do not leave my hands in the fate of actual gacha. I leave my hands in the fate of hoarding until I have a bunch of materials.
I always have them with me, madam.
Oh, thank you. You are reliable as always, child.
What if Grandpa is a limited character? Pull.
Thank you.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Hold on a second.
A hoarding problem? It's not a hoarding problem. It's an intelligence thing. That's right. Y'all thought I was a monkey, but in reality what you guys don't realize is that it's all intellect inside of my brain. The embarrassment between reader and writer grows like a bubble waiting to pop.
Looks like it's written in Turkish. Is it Turkish?
What? No, it...
What the heck is going on? The only thing in your brain is hoarding katanas and gacha.
Yes, a variation of it.
I'll have you know, monkeys
the
recently
written
entered the
language in
Stone
the
Age. Wow. Leave me alone!
Annie, this is the written language in your hometown, also known as Yeniseic, isn't it?
Ines is almost certain that her companion is winking at her, despite being covered. Or perhaps it's her own intuition prompting her. She realizes in a moment of enlightenment that if, in their precarious situation, she might as well learn how to quickly accommodate with these occasional lies.
Oh, yes. That's right.
It's Yeniseic, yes.
My apologies. I should have known that our language is a rare kind in the Central Plains.
I understand. It's all right.
Characters that I pull are waifu or just cool-looking dudes.
You have to write it down yourself.
Hey, that's the best way to do it.
Including where you came from. Please take this file as a reference.
Thank you. I'll do it. Sorry, but I don't think I can read it.
Waifu is greater than meta?
Oh, my mistake. I should have realized the paperwork is much harder than oral communication.
I will say,
But the
Lucy is
not
pretty
here
waifu.
today. All right. You can tell me and I'll write it down. Like this one. What did you come to the city for?
For business.
How many of you are there in the team?
7, including us.
Nah, I don't like a clink clink.
There were 7 of us.
I think that she's just really cool.
Were? Where are they now?
Because again, it seems like they're doing
This is also what
the
we are
World
trying
War.
to find out.
So, to me,
On our
that's
way
cool.
here, they were transformed into horses and taken away by a giant bird.
Do you really think he'll believe
Transform
you?
into horses? Then how come you didn't get transformed?
Well, talk about the water.
We
the
have
water.
no idea. Perhaps because Madame Besmertz and I are arcanists, while the others are humans.
The water! They drink the
What
water!
do you mean? Does the giant bird only attack humans? Then how does he identify them?
And a complicated
There's
word,
no huge
guacamole.
difference between humans and arcanists, after all.
What?
No huge difference.
Interesting. This is an answer they had never considered before. Or rather, it was the premise that seemed so distant to their own views, as if saying a diamond was no different than a clump of soil.
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. Let's go back to the difference
Bye,
between
David.
humans and
You have a
Arcane
great day.
later. My guess is there might be something wrong with the water. We found a river when crossing the steppe. Our teammates were too thirsty and drank the water in haste. Then we realized something was wrong.
But Yanise said it was normal water.
It came from the
Oh wait,
northwest.
they have to get
Not a
used to
big one,
saying
but quite
not
clean.
truthful things.
That might be the main river of Pei City, called Pei Lin River. But it's been shrinking these past years. Also, there are no cases of people drinking it and turning into horses. What were the features of that giant bird?
He has black or brown wings, red tail feathers, and a man's face.
Here it begins.
Also,
oh
as
my
I recall,
gosh,
he has the voice of a young
he's
man.
of someone that we know.
A giant bird with a man's face. A feather man. Did he play a musical instrument?
He played a stick-like instrument. His music could lead the horses to where he went.
Was there a bone-like wand with him?
Oh?
Could be, but I'm not sure. He was so far away from us.
I have a rough idea now. If that's what I think it is, even though he is not a Shangre, I have to say...
Oh, they said it. They said the Shangre. He seems to be overcome with regret. Besmer demurely adjusts her kneeling position, keenly sensing a new development.
Sounds like something happened when you last met.
The giant bird, or the featherman as we say, was considered a Shangre by some citizens. It is because he looks like the legendary Goemang.
What is this Xiang Rei? Is it some kind of guardian?
Not exactly. In most cases, Shangre is just Yao, but in a good way. They are benevolent, using their power to help people and bless the area. Before your report, there was someone else witnessing a featherman with a bone wand. He once brought some animals to the jutsu.
Okay, now we will finally learn what a Shangre is.
This is exactly what happened to our teammates.
If these two are the same featherman, then he is very likely involved in these missing persons cases.
Oh, the cases you mentioned. I see.
Too bad that witness couldn't remember anything, even the slightest feature, for us to draw a picture. Since no one could provide other evidence, her word was considered nonsense. The Fa Cao thought she was possessed and suggested she take a break in her hometown during the holiday.
You're possessed. Go away.
We want to pay her a visit. Will she come back?
Li Sang waves his hand. There is little value to be gleaned from such a faulty clue.
I'm afraid not. She worked as a Julie in the Jutsu. It's not a crucial position, but clearly not suitable for a possessed person. There's someone filling in for her now.
Well, was she really possessed? Inese grips the fabric on her knee. She's persistent as a soldier when executing orders.
What if I can offer a drawing of the featherman? He was far away in mid-air at the time. I couldn't see the details, but I remember his outline and the color of his wings. Besides, I have experience in making sketches and maps. I can totally make a drawing of him.
Sketch? Map? But we can only attach your drawing to the wanted poster for the moment. We can't put him in prison without solid evidence. Everything is yet to be confirmed by the
Inese
court.
is bad at drawing and writing.
But a drawing is better than nothing. Please give it a try. Here's the brush and the ink. Help yourself.
Oops. Hey, at least she's going to try her best, right? That's what's important.
This is the same long pen you just used?
That's right.
And this is the ink? But it won't adhere to the pen.
To get the liquid ink, you need to
help keep Hayami awake. I'm awake!
First. It's fine. I'll rub it for you. You can focus on the drawing.
Hayami Mumle? Oh, monkey. Wait, what? Hold on.
Huh? The lines it draws are really heavy.
I hate this.
And do we only have the black ink?
I hate this.
No, there are different colors.
This is the worst thing that I've ever seen.
Please hold on. I will get it for you.
Have you watched the trailer? I did watch the trailer. I did watch the trailer of the Shangri. No, my summer yummy. I'm sorry, Strat. Be mad at Gray. Gray is just over here like, I need to do something, but I don't know how. Ooh. It's Gray's fault, not mine. And no monkey avatar. No monkey. Y'all are wild people.
This is great. With your drawing, we can issue wanted posters to find the Featherman.
Oh wait, I do remember this segment. He was like so confident and then he saw the drawing.
You stay silent. Any questions or concerns?
You mentioned a former employee of the GC. Or should I call her the Gili? You said she had seen the Featherman and the animals he brought. Then maybe he will come again today. If he shows up with our horse teammates.
That is to say, the Featherman she saw is the same person you met.
Okay, wait, why are you calling it Saru? Why is it Saru? The old man, he neatly spreads out a new piece of paper, rubs an ink stick on the slab, and begins to write.
In this case, a visit to the Jitsu might be a good choice for you.
Oh, Saru equals monkey in JP.
I will write her letter for you. Please take it to the Jitsu and show it to Junyong, the current Chu Li. If the Featherman has been there, you can take over the animals he brought to her. Even if he hasn't, you can still proceed with the letter. Since Junyong is a very warm-hearted, she should be in the Jitsu right now. You can find her there.
Thank you.
With this glimmer of hope, the turbulent emotions of these two strangers in a strange land find themselves anchored, temporarily at least. Oh, that painting is gorgeous. After receiving the pass, they are permitted into the city. Colorful silks hanging between pointed eaves, people bustling around. On both sides of the statue, there is a silver charcoal pen, not pen, in front of them.
We should go, Yenny.
Yenny. They walk in the direction indicated by Li Zhang from the silent neighborhood. The peddlers and street performers lay a steady claim to their spaces, forming eddies in the stream. The more people flow towards the intersection, the more crowded it becomes, until it slowly becomes a slow-moving throng.
This is going to take forever if we have to follow the crowd. Madam,
patience,
do you
Yenny.
think we can
Patience.
take the gaps between the houses? Or find a shortcut? That'd be even better.
Patience, Yenny. See? Panic causes hitting. Patience, Yenny.
Careful. What's wrong?
Sorry, we were in a hurry. Are you alright?
Oh, no problem. Don't worry about the bumping. Oh, aren't you the foreigners? I've never seen any red hair in the city. It's pretty. It's holiday time. It's fine to stumble into people. But what's with the rush?
Well, they did say she apparently looks like a monkey just because red hair, green eyes. Not a monkey. She's not a monkey.
But the way there is crowded with visitors. Maybe you can take the other road.
The gaudily dressed woman frowns, clearly pondering how to describe it, but soon is distracted by a commotion. Someone says you're pretty. Wait, that's Yenny say, not me. What?
Huh? Oh no, they're Juyes. What are they doing in the street during the daytime?
Juye? What's that? Some kind of critter?
Oh, time for us to fight. They jump down from the eaves, flapping their sticky little wings and violently raising a wave of dust.
Oh, an extraordinary smell. Like liquor.
The travelers in the street run away, harangued by the creatures, flapping their wings at them everywhere they turn.
Here? Oh, I smell liquor. A lot of liquor. Who broke the liquor jar and attracted them here?
People.
You will be here in a few seconds. Okay.
In the street during daytime is a sign of auspiciousness. Stay calm.
It's coming our way. Watch out, madam.
Our girl Junyong is coming. Cool.
Let the helium fill
your pulmonary.
I believe in you.
Another jar? It's newly made this year.
So
Another
long
jar?
lives this,
It's newly made
and
this year.
Gives power to thee.
There they are.
Okay.
Another jar?
My sword sharp.
Enjoy!
Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
See, I've wanted to see Ju for a while because, you know, she seems like she's the girl that is the actual main character of this patch. So like, the fact that we've kind of not been able to see her for a while is a little disappointing so far.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
You don't want to miss it.
What's with you always playing with Burb? Fighting with Burb in every gacha game you play? You tell me! Why do Burbs come after me all the time? And also, Lobotomy is not a gacha game.
My sword depict the world I have never seen before.
Depict the world I have never seen before.
And this is an alien city. Each moment, now night.
But I don't know why I keep fighting Burbs.
Got you.
I will pray for you. Sorry.
Burbs don't like a monkey? Okay, alright. You stink cutters. Cool, squeak squeak! 2 years in ambition to dominate the street is ended by the sudden intrusion of rampaging livestock that burst into the scene. The milieu of beasts, pedestrians, and flyers soon becomes so entirely chaotic that no one present seems to have any grasp of what is happening beyond the end of their nose.
Sorry.
It's Junyong!
You guys, come back!
Dun. Cool.
What's going on? All this shouting and running about. I smell liquor and dust. What happened?
A kind of local animal named Zhuye popped up in the street. Maybe they're arcane creatures? I don't know. I've never seen one in books. The liquor smell probably comes from them.
Either that or it comes from Junyong's
a herd of livestock rushed out of the fence over there. But
drunk waifu.
Sorry, madam, we are not supposed to stop here.
Or would it be drunk rice waifu? Ignoring the chaos around them, the two travelers decide to leave before even more commotion starts. I smell like a white tiger, whatever that means, but that's on the deodorant. What?
We are already having enough trouble with the Zhuye. Who let out these festive animals now?
It seems life has seemed fit to frustrate their plans yet again.
Wait. Junyong.
Oh? The familiar name hums in Yenisei's mind.
Junyong, aren't you supposed to be in the Zhici during work hours? What are you?
No time for explaining. Anyway, they're escaping.
I love her.
And I'm losing them.
Junyong, that's the one Li Zhang told us to talk to, isn't it?
The girl named Junyong tries to sound as relaxed as possible and reply, but the scene before her is obviously and rapidly spiraling out of control. A panic sweat drips from her forehead. If she lets go now, these wild creatures will wreak havoc on the market street and everyone on it. Yenisei's instincts tell her to step forward. She looks towards the Jitsu, still out of sight of the distance, then turns back to look at Best Merit. Best Merit can feel her gaze and nods gently.
Go. I will wait here.
Two of the horses suddenly bolt forward as if testing the strength of the people behind them. Why didn't anyone else help her? The girl in the center of the crowd strains to keep her eyes fixed on the horde of animals, much more outmatching her strength. Her obviously waning control does nothing to contain the chaos. All she does is twist the hemp of rope tightly in her hand, winding in one hoop after another until it's tight that the rope cuts the hand.
Yeah, I'll help too.
This is her ult animation.
I wonder how these animals got out.
It is at this moment, finally heeding the call to come to their senses, the crowd begins rushing forward to assist.
Thanks, everyone.
Finally, they decide to help.
Help me. Pull harder. Hold on. You won't get a drink on the house.
Oh, Shadow. After a short while, with help from the other streetgoers, she manages to get the rampaging, if festively decorated animals back under control. She definitely clothes the animals. She ties the coiled animals to the flagpole.
Oh dear, thank you so much. I couldn't do this without you. Making so much trouble on the first day of work.
She pants heavily, still recovering from her battle. A battle to defend her hometown.
Where were you, Junyang? I didn't see you in the tavern.
Me? I was in the Jitsu.
What were you doing there?
Oh, Mr. Liu, did you forget again? The former Zhili went back to her hometown. Junyang is the new Zhili now.
No, that's not it. I'm just, covering for her. I was counting the festive animals, and then I heard the noise outside.
She's a troublemaker? Well, at least well, she's
you must have been
trying.
distracted by the storyteller, huh? He was telling the end of a story today, so you would never miss it.
Well, yeah. I thought he might tell the story of Xiangrui, so I hurried out and forgot to lock the fence. Oh.
So it was her fault.
You were talking about Xiangrui again. People would think you were another storyteller if they didn't know you just really like these tales.
Are your palms bruised? Go to my clinic for medicine if it hurts.
Remember the drinks on the house?
Of course, I will. Thank you so much.
She speaks with warm familiarity to the other residents, but keeps an eye in the direction of the tea house as though anxious to confirm whether the storyteller from before is there. After seeing a swaying figure in the distance, a look of joy lightens up her face. Yenisei quietly observes the scene and retreats, turning around to walk towards Besmert. The conversations among the locals flow into her ears, allowing her to become crucial to the fact.
That lady must be the Julie that Li Zhang mentioned. Please mind your steps as we are walking in a mess now. We need to follow the crowd and see if we will have a chance to talk to her.
Let's put aside the Juliet for now.
Huh?
A little sooner than they reach the tea house, do they notice a crowd rushing toward a stone platform? Why do I have a hard time reading? The crowd fills the tea house tightly. The surge of people pushes Besmert and Yenisei right in front of the storyteller.
And talk about Emperor Yao. He had seen strange beasts like this many times.
He speaks with eloquence, as if possessing some strange magic that naturally attracts even those who didn't go there to hear him.
It was the 7th year of his reign. Yao granted an audience to an envoy offering a treasure from the Zhejiang kingdom. The envoy had a strange face and a bulgy chest. He claimed to have come from somewhere millions of miles away from the Yunnan Pass. This bird is born with the talent for human languages and the phoenix's voice. Our people see it as a Shangri, and I am here to offer it.
Isn't it the Shangri, not the Shangri?
Then Yao and his people saw a real giant bird. It was as huge as a mountain and as dazzling as a phoenix. It had an azure body and red tail feathers.
Was it really a phoenix?
No. The bird was called Miemong. It was said to be able to read one's bones, change their fate, and even remove misfortune. Yao was pleased with the gift and kept the bird in Dushua Mountain. Naturally, that very bird was the ancestor of all the Miemongs nowadays.
The envy in the eyes of the girl clad in the green matches her attire completely.
Have you seen a Miemong with your own eyes?
Be patient and listen. Miemongs tend to inhabit silent and clean environments. So since the ancient times, the people have always cleaned their yards carefully from time to time, hoping the Shangris will gather and stay beside them. It may not work immediately, but it makes things possible in the long term.
Okay.
So that's why we have the tradition of cleaning the yards on Shuori.
Oh, wait.
Exactly.
Wait, they said it. Shuoru. I thought it was Shuori. Shuori. Is it Shioru? Shuoru. Not Shiori.
Remember the chicken statues on your roof? Actually, they are not chickens, but Miemongs. So are those birds you see in the paper cutouts on the doors.
Mm-hmm. of a familiar bird.
Everyone, this is the Mayamong.
Mayamong. Okay. Underwhelmed disappointment.
But this looks like a normal chicken.
More like a capercaillie to me.
Capercaillie?
And like the bird I just threw, isn't it?
The way he is speaking is interesting, rhythmic, like singing. It would be great if there was some music to accompany him. Something is missing in his story without the music. If he could...
Before Besmert can finish speaking, the red paper instantly ignites in the hands of the storyteller, and before touching his fingers, it becomes ashes and falls. The little boy standing beside him stands on his tiptoes, quickly taking the initiative to sweep the ashes into the charcoal pot below.
Among the 5 elements, Miyamong belongs to the fire. That's why people set fire in spring to drive away misfortunes. Speaking of...
Yunese's attention is diverted. She witnesses the child's movements, but doesn't yet understand the meaning behind them, choosing to stare ahead until a crackling sound explodes behind her.
What is this noise?
It seems no one cares about the noise of a cracker. Only Junyong, who had previously worked so hard to restore the bustling city, turns around to the two of them. As she turns around, she turns to remember.
Shoot! I almost forgot!
Wait, dumb question. Do you have contacts or glasses?
Sorry.
Contacts! Why?
Excuse me! Please let me go out!
You won't listen to the rest? It's still early. Oh, are you going back to the tavern to make our drinks?
Not drinks, but other stuff. Oh, and drinks on the house tomorrow.
Everyone chuckles warmly, making their way for Junyong. Yenise holds Besmert to prevent her falling behind. This time they follow her without incident, despite the stranger's otherwise eye-catching hair. Everyone's attention seems focused intently on the storyteller telling the legend. To be continued. But yes, context, why? You have paper horse stuck to your cloak. Eyes are fluttering a little today, thought it might be a light reflection. What? No! They're normal! I'm normal! What is this? Pray? Cut paper horses to receive blessings.
Morning.
Oh.
I was waiting for you to wake up and visit me.
Well, Junyong, that's very sweet of you. You know, I feel like all the girls like Miss Verton. all the people like Verton a lot. Okay, let's see. So this one gives you all allies gain damage heal, attack up, blah 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 blah. I'm just checking. Woman, don't just call me woman! Rousing morale. This one might be good for Junyong. Okay, so we have abundance, then there's persistence. So this just gives you more damage during the... Can it not hit the wrong one? Cutters is on thin ice. I'm not a monkey! Stop! Let's see. The story goes all the way up to 23, I think. Because it says NS23 to unlock hard mode, but then the missions only go up to 19, apparently. Go for circle? Oh. Oops. Side character assassin? Not far away, Junyong can be seen stopping near the post where the animals were tied, vaguely moving as if whispering something to them.
Can you understand me? Can you tell me where you are from?
She's talking to the animals?
Hello.
Yenise waits for a moment before walking forward and attempting to press her shoulder. The girl turns around to reveal her young and eager face.
What's wrong?
Plot
I
reasons?
don't know you. Have we met before?
I don't think so. We just arrived here.
Really? Oh, welcome to Pay City.
Pay City? Yenise cannot help but hold her eyes on the bundled hemp rope the girl is holding in her hand, and the many animals now tied at the end of it. Junyong blinks, then blinks again, as though realizing what the other girl is staring at. A blush quickly rises to her cheeks, like sunset clouds.
Oh, you were on the street, weren't you?
So, wait a second. My eyes are fluctuating. I'm trying to keep an eye out. I'm trying to read.
I promise.
Like, when do you see that they're fluctuating a lot? When I'm reading?
I can imagine. You reacted quickly and saved us from more trouble.
No. It was my responsibility. And the people on the street also gave me a hand there. How can I help you? Please, feel free to let me know.
A tool on Uno? When the plot hits 5K?
Here's the case. The people call you Junyong, and you work in the Jisi, right?
Yes, I think.
Yes.
Li Zhang told us to find you, and we happened to hear your conversation on the street. So, did the Featherman
They
come
flutter
here
when
today?
you're reading the story parts? Okay, I'm not sure why. Maybe if I do this or something? Or maybe if I do this a little bit
I
more?
heard that he had been here. As for today, I have no idea.
Okay,
What
I think I
about the
fixed
animals
it.
in the fence?
I pray I
Any
fixed
new
it.
ones?
If I did not fix it, it's not my fault.
I'm not sure about that either. When I arrived at the Jutsu this morning, there were already many festive animals in the fence. They're getting more and more. How weird is that?
Very weird. Junyong mutters inaudibly before turning around, pointing out the culprits who were causing her so much trouble earlier. It seems to be show for common livestock, where various cattle, sheep, and horses might compete to show their worth.
See? They all look alike. I can't tell which of them were brought here today. Counting is troublesome as well. I always think, where am I?
I'm trying to keep my eyes wide open.
Only I could read and write. You write them down, then you won't miscount.
If only she could read and write. So
black
wait, she
horses,
literally
like
can't do
these.
anything?
Actually, we are a team of merchants. When we reached the outskirts of the city, our teammates were turned into horses and brought away by a giant bird.
Is that correct? Like, she
Zhang
literally
said that
cannot do
bird was
anything.
Probably the Featherman they've been looking for, and he appeared around the Jisi once. That's why we are here to ask for help.
They're not horses, I suppose.
Junyong seems hesitant to say anything further.
But how is that possible? Are you saying that the Featherman can turn people into horses?
Yes, I know.
I don't understand. How did he get this power? Is it because he is the Xiangrui?
She seems very invested in the Xiangrui. Upon hearing the word Xiangrui again, Besmir's interest is immediately captured. It's just something I noticed. It's probably because I'm looking down when I read, so I need to like keep my eyes wide open. Pow! Wow!
Guardian? Is it the gods of Sheti we're talking about?
Oh, yes. The gods of Sheti. These are the gods you serve.
Sheti.
Raised closer to a local legend, like a reputed arcanist in this area. The use of arcane skills seems common here. Perhaps there are also many arcanists around. But could you please tell us more about the gods of Sheti?
No, I'm not EP.
There are 12 or 13 of them, I guess. That's all I know. I can't read most of their names. Oh, but I know this year is the year of Zhishu. We will bring lots of festive animals to the Broken Bridge to worship it.
Hey, she knows
the fortune
something,
walk and
right?
sleep are the most fun parts. We go to the Broken Bridge on the cliff with the animals, count our steps, and swing our bodies, like dancing. And at last, we will try to jump over it.
Oh,
Jump over
so
a broken
sleepy.
bridge on the
Yes,
cliff?
we're always
This
sleepy.
sounds dangerous and quite familiar.
Because the problem is, Besmert knows exactly what Yunisei is hinting at. The familiar rule of ask and acquire resurfaces in their mind, but no one attempts to ask it out loud. So that Junyong's explanation interrupts their thoughts with perfect timing.
No.
Like, I will say, one thing that I really wanted to see more of with,
do that, let alone humans.
I don't know. The story of this one, I finally understand. It's not as strong as the story of, like,
The valley is
what's it
deep
called?
down there.
The main story. The main story had me hooked and confused and wondering, but...
Intriguing. And who's in charge of the safety measures, may I ask?
So far with this one, it's kind of just like,
staff in the
we
jutsu
were
is supposed to
exploring,
manage our
and
town
then
affairs
people
in the
got
city.
unhappy. Dissension happened, and
not
people
me.
got turned into
I'm
horses
new
after
here.
drinking water.
in for the
And then
former
Birdman
after she
came
went
in
back
and
to
led
our
the horses
hotel.
away to...
They told
From
me to
like
take
a
care of
very
this
peaceful
for a
looking
couple of
mountainous
days.
area
That's
to
good
what
enough for
suddenly
me.
became a beautiful town full of people. That actually summarizes
simply
Not
put,
Shuori
you're a
currently.
doorkeeper?
I'm not just keeping the door safe. I do stuff too. Take good care of those startled by the firecrackers. There is a kind of firecracker enhanced by arcane skill. It can make a huge sound.
Huge sound!
Much more louder than what you heard in the tea house.
Please forgive her. She didn't mean to hurt your feelings. We speak bluntly in the north.
Oh, it's alright. I can tell she's a bit anxious. But it's not getting us anywhere. Like, pigs can't learn how to climb in a day. Let's think another way.
So first
recognize
monkey,
your
now
teammates from
pig.
these
What's
horses?
next? Why is Yenisei being called like every animal under the sun?
One,
Monkey, pig, what's
three.
next?
3 striped horses. Come see for
A
yourself.
horse?
I can't. There was little time for me to memorize the difference.
A
Besides, even if
fake
they are my
waterbender?
teammates, 2 of them are still missing.
More than 3 teammates? When 3 plus 2...
Junyong counts out the numbers on her fingers, calculating with great care.
How about we wait and see what Li Jung has found out?
Old MacDonald had a farm.
That's right, child.
All
Didn't
of
Li
them
Jung
were
leave us with a
Yenisei.
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Please read this, Miss Junyong. It may have clues about the Featherman.
She produces the letter, offering it to the girl. I will not do Hayami Piglet. Wait. This drawing looks fine.
Make the fence taller, get off work earlier, and go back to the tavern?
What is she talking about?
What is he trying to say?
Make the fence taller.
What did these have to do with the Featherman?
Make the huh? Do the what? Hello? Junyong? She clumsily folds it and clips it to her waist.
Well, don't worry. I'll pay close attention to the new horses for you. If there's any good news, I'll ask Li Jung to tell you.
You're so kind. But we just got here and haven't decided where to stay for the night. How are we going to keep Li Jung informed once we find a place to rest?
Oh, I see.
answer leaps to her mind, bursting through and out at the same time.
How about staying in my tavern? I forgot to tell you that I'm the owner of a tavern.
So...
And I'm doing it well.
You know, I am hoping that this picks up more. Don't get me wrong, Junyong is adorable, but...
2 streets away from the Zhici. Li Zheng will know your whereabouts since he's in charge of the hub. Oh, I'll take you back to the tavern. Also, escort these animals back to the Zhici. You can check out other animals there as well.
Good idea.
That'd be great. Saves us from all the trouble sleeping on the street.
Let's go then. Oh, the street looks beautiful later in the night. You can't miss the golden lanterns and bonfires lit on Dushuo Festival. They light up the sky and the street as if it's daytime. Everything seems brighter at night.
To be continued. Okay. So someone did actually say, instead of going abundance, I should go, oh, why does it keep doing that? Why? What do I do wrong? Xiangrei, to go to circle. NS23 to unlock. There is a lot of story here. I want it all to make sense. I want it all to make sense. I have to know, what am I missing? What information am I currently missing? A breathtaking number of animals lie within the Ziqi, a fact that only hinders their efforts to find their companions. After weighing their options, they decide to follow Junyong and settle in at the tavern first. The weary travelers are more than eager to relieve their fatigue. After journeying non-stop for so long, and they've more than earned it because strange things have indeed happened to them non-stop for several days.
Madam, what do you think about Junyong's words? Could that be ask in the choir?
Jumping over a broken bridge is like jumping over a canyon or climbing over a mountain. It's a condition that cannot be met. Like those merchants said.
I don't understand.
An inevitable price?
Both of them fell silent, lost in thought. However, Besmir's doubts do not seem to have fallen on deaf ears, as Junyong responds while walking out from the tavern.
Are you talking about the broken bridge outside the city? Oh, I'm so sorry. The chairs in the lobby have not been cleaned yet. Please take a seat here just for now.
Oh, don't worry about it. Thank you for letting us stay here. As for the broken bridge we talked about, can you tell me more about it?
When I first got here,
No,
the bridge was
Reverse's
already
music is always so good.
Beneath that is a deep
And this is a
canyon.
really cute, kind of
Across that
peaceful
canyon
song.
stands the Yuan Temple. You can't
Yuan
see it from
Temple.
the other side of the bridge. It's surrounded by fog. So, I'm not sure if there really is a temple there or not.
The Yuan Temple.
They say you can talk to Zhishu in the Yuan Temple. Be faithful and ask it. It will answer you. What did they call this?
Actually, give me one
Divination,
moment,
I
y'all.
think? They also said that
Oh,
the
no,
fog
never
was
mind.
strange. You can't stay there for long, or you'll pass out and get overexcited. Well, I haven't seen such things so far. But even so, people of that time still rushed there and prayed. Doesn't it mean that the divination is for real? After the bridge was broken,
If you're gonna
no
get up and
one's
stretch
wish
your
was
legs.
ever granted.
No, I'm trying to figure out why my eyes close whenever I
Seems
read.
odd. There was already a bridge in the first place. Why wouldn't people rebuild it in all these years?
Oh, I can answer this one. The river dried out. People couldn't swim across, and the cliffs between the mountains were too dangerous to jump over. But if one can be the new Xiangrui, the problem will be solved. The Xiangruis are awesome. They protect the city, help the people. There's nothing they can't do.
As she speaks, she sinks into her own personal contemplation.
Never mind. We'll check the striped horses in the Jisi again tomorrow.
Alright, I'll go with you. It's time to rest now. I got the rooms cleaned for you upstairs. And here, take the liquor with you. They can help you sleep tight. You got to have some.
Sorry, Miss Junyong. I don't drink. Neither does Madame Besmer.
She's so sweet!
Why did you call me Miss twice? If you want some water, wait a second, please. The water jars are on the other side of the yard. I'll get it for you.
Oh, I can do it myself. You don't have to.
It's fine. There's no light near the jar. You need to cross the stream. I'm afraid you might get lost.
Thank you.
Once the girl's voice and figure are obscured by the night, Yenisei turns to look at Besmert. She seems puzzled or perhaps just tired.
There were so many different striped horses in the Jisi. I couldn't recognize them at all. We are going to get up early tomorrow. Please, have some water and go to bed.
I'm not thirsty, thank you. But I do feel like some rest.
Okay, I'll take you to the room.
The girl returns from fetching water, only to find Yenisei alone. Looking around and not seeing Besmert, she walks over naturally and naturally sits where Besmert sat
From
earlier.
there. I thought you went to sleep.
Oh, sorry. Madame Besmert is tired, so... Thank you for helping us.
Don't bother. Here's the water.
As she takes up the ceramic cup, Yenisei is slightly surprised. In her mind, a material like this is one of two extremes, crudeness and finesse. One of handmade rough bowls used by populace, and the latter of delicate treasures owned by the rich nobles. Yet this cup is a combination of two extremes. It's used by an ordinary tavern owner, but it is marked by a refined, tasteful aesthetic. She rubs the side of the cup with her fingers, gently brushing across the painted patterns as if feeling a fine porcelain vase.
The cup.
What's wrong?
It looks expensive.
It's a gift I received. I don't know how much it costs, but it's delicate, isn't it?
Yes, it is delicate.
Yenisei feels compelled to rub the surface of the ceramic cup again, as though she cannot bear to part from it, and loses herself in thought.
The pattern is a Lu Shu, also a kind of Xiangrui.
Huh?
See? It's majestic. The tail is like the sunset clouds. I really like it.
Oh!
I hope you do too.
I understand a bit better.
Majestic indeed. And it looks a bit like those striped horses in the Jisi. Both of them are similar to horses.
But people still think they're horses, don't they?
Sure they do. I think
Ship Yenisei and they literally just met. You can't ship them immediately. You can't immediately ship these two girls. Junyong lowers her head to look at the cup in her own hand. Yenisei can smell a fermented aroma emanating from within.
She's in bed now. I can only drink it for her.
Your drink smells good. Is this the liquor that helps one sleep tight?
Not exactly. It's just unfiltered liquor.
Sounds like you have a lot of different kinds of liquor here.
Why not? Ships happen at any
Sure
time,
we
any
do.
place.
There are
Because,
lots of
I don't
different
know, it's
liquors.
just like, they
The
just
unfiltered
met.
ones,
You don't
the
just
clear
immediately
ones,
ship two
the ones
people
made of
that just
herbs,
meet.
the fine ones,
That seems a
and
little
on and on.
strange.
Bedtime liquors made of herbs with spine date seeds.
I thought liquor was just liquor. At least there aren't so many types in my hometown.
Well, to be honest, I too have no idea why they are still liquor, though they have different names. If the color is the standard to classify them, then what am I when I'm wearing different colored clothes? Am I not Junyong anymore?
Oh, it's Junyong. I've been calling her Junyong. It's Junyong. Okay, so we call her Jo. Kind of like Joe. Junyong. Junyong.
That is to say, if your teammates are turned into horses or other animals in different colors, they're not your teammates anymore?
Well, Steak, thank you very much for the super. Every little bit helps. Listen. You cannot bribe me. Well, you just said it's not a bribe, but to me this is a bribe. You cannot slip me $10 and then have me say that I do agree that we should.
They are. Of course.
Well, Verton and Schneider are different. Schneider very clearly had a crush on Verton and gave her a kissy. Schneider was a lot more flirty, just because these two are kind of, these two are kind of like friends. They just met. They're having a good time.
I'm worried, actually. Well, maybe not just worried. I don't know.
Looks like you really miss your teammates.
I think most of us would.
Miss them.
Especially if they get turned into
I won't use this word to
Hanses.
describe my feeling. All I'm thinking is, they were turned into animals because I gave them the wrong direction.
Well,
What if they can't turn back to who they really are?
oh dang, now we're getting into actual meat of what's going on. Poor Yenise. Had so much. They had 3 ships forming.
But I don't think that will happen. Things won't get any worse. There must be a way. I promise. Like
Junyong.
the clouds turn colorful.
Oh, is she holding?
Water gets
Whoa.
sweet like
Is she
liquid.
holding
There
Yenise's
are many
thigh
signs
or
of
her arm?
auspiciousness.
It looks like
They
she's
just need
holding
time.
Yenise's thigh.
Think about it. What if the story about the Yuan Temple is
Isn't one
real?
of the characters actually male
Maybe
last event?
there will be another way for you to
I don't
recognize
know.
your teammates.
I didn't play 1.5.
Even if the Featherman is not a Xiangrui, there are other Xiangruis in the city. All in all,
Ezra is male. Junyong's racks her brain to find another way to persuade Yenise, but is stopped by the other girl before she can begin. Despite the cultural differences between the two of them, Yenise feels a surge of warmth from her brief trembling
Thank
words.
you, miss. No. Junangse. I see what you mean. I really do.
It's either knee or thigh at that arm position. I am married. So that they lightweight smoke, they soon drift away.
Thank you.
it's nothing. I will definitely help you. Oh, here's some other spine date seeds. Drink the water, and I'll go make you a cup of tea with the seeds. It also helps you sleep.
Junyong shoots up immediately, rummage around in the bag beside her as she urges Yenise to drain what is left in her cup. Yenise drinks down all the cold, sweet water and hands the still compelling cup back to her. Then watches Joe step onto the porch and run back in a hall at a trot. What about Sonetto and Verton? They are clearly just friends. I don't know. Sonetto definitely cares a lot about Verton, but definitely did not get to jump on the love train as quickly as Schneider was able to. Schneider pounded in and just put her lips atop Verton's as a reward. Verton, thank you for saving the world. Here you go. What the heck is this? How many stars are here? 1, 2, 3? Dancing Dolls, Stage 12. Three difficulties. Oh, the curtain of the night has already fallen, but even after drinking another cup of tea promised to induce drowsiness, Yenisei finds that sleep evades her. In theory, someone so heavily fatigued should fall asleep the very moment the opportunity presents itself, but not for her. On the contrary, her mind, so sick with worries, seems to be faster now than ever in the stillness of night. She stands up, steps away from the couch, and treads lightly down the stairs. Unwelcome to even her own dreams, she wanders around without direction.
The yard, go downstairs, and through the main hall.
Groping around for the railing in the darkness, she walks up and then down the steps. One step, another step. As she descends, a rustling sound envelops her in the darkness, like an indelible point that demands her...
What's that sound?
Uh-oh.
Where does it come from?
Are these the little dolls that jump up on by the flowers in the snow, raise a toast, and don't say no?
Who is it? Someone's singing?
Rain and ash! Rain, rain, rain! Without realizing it, she departs the second floor and follows the sound into the spacious hall of the tavern. With the cascading moonlight and melodious singing, the scene laid out before her is one that defies description.
What? The striped horses. How come they're glowing?
What in the world is going on? Yeah, Yenisei, you and I are on the same spot. What on earth is happening? I think Yenisei is having a bit of a sleepless trip. With its red mane and luminous stripes, the horse stands there in the courtyard and turns gently towards her. The singing continues, almost freezing Yenisei in place. She turns around sharply, trying to escape the sound, only to realize that she has been surrounded by the group of wooden dolls who were in her cup earlier. Raise a toast and don't say no.
Are they asking me to drink? Junyong, where are you? Is she?
Now, the wooden dolls originally submerged in the stream in the courtyard have begun to climb up the bank. They surround her, spinning, singing, and contorting, with bodies clearly possessing a flexibility beyond what wood should possess. Using this odd flexibility, they repeatedly lift their full cup towards Yenisei.
No.
This invitation, perhaps initially hospitable, turns increasingly creepy in the dark night. Making a choice now requires next to no thought. Yenisei jumps out from their enclosure and runs towards the other end of the yard, towards the water jar. Fortunately, she clearly remembered the location pointed out by Junyong.
I can't go back to my room. Need to lead them away.
The wooden dolls still sing happily, as if they are only playing a game of tag. Wait. So... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Why does that keep happening? So you're telling me these dolls just come up and bother Yenisei, so she decides she's gonna beat them up. Doesn't that seem a little messed up?
Let the helium fill your pulmonary lobe.
Skill issue.
Another job? It's newly made this...
My sword sharp.
Another jar? It's newly made this year.
I hate you, cutters.
And this is an alien city.
There they are. Enjoy!
Dun 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 dun.
Got you.
Dun 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 dun.
Another jar?
My sword sharp.
It's newly... Another jar?
I know the moon. And this
No,
is an alien
no,
city.
don't send me a heart. Get out of here.
Let's get it
You
over quick.
stinky, stinky man.
Got you.
This stage has been unlocked in surprise mode.
Lending a hand.
Okay. The wooden dolls stage a disorganized offensive with a piercing song that twists Yenisei's perception of her surroundings. She can only stand by the water jar in a constant retreat, consciously nearing a dead end. Clack, clack, clack.
No. Can't stop here. I must go further.
Yenisei, run!
Come here. This way.
The wooden figurines have no ears, so it seems unlikely to hear or understand her. Nonetheless, they are lured in, leaping forward with a strange enthusiasm. Never tiring, just like those cups, always lifted high, constantly spilling and overflowing. Sound of wood rubbing. Oh! Is that... It seems the Wind creations are quick to be alerted to sudden interlopers. They immediately stop their siege of Yenisei and abruptly turn towards the tall trees in the courtyard.
Huh?
It's him!
Where are they going?
It's Gotien! Clack, clack! Clack, clack, clack! The coercive rhythm plays heavier and faster than before as they jump a few more hops towards the bottom of the tree.
Be off.
You're telling me all he had to do was say "be off"? A wand of bone flies out from the darkness, scattering liquor and shattering the wooden figures into pieces. Serenity comes back to the scene, the end coming as swiftly as its beginning.
They are conjured. So feebly.
Who is it?
Hmm?
Gotien.
It's you.
You! The featherman who stole our horses!
Well, they were more like your teammates, not horses.
You're leaving with me.
What?
Leave me alone! What is going on?
He's just like,
Silence.
it doesn't matter.
It's dangerous here.
You're leaving.
And words are no help to us.
I do not! What the heck? Without hesitation, the giant bird grabs Yenisei's arms quickly, lifting her up and away from the courtyard. Her struggle proves futile in the howling wind. The dude just straight up kidnaps her. The sound of flapping wings punctuated by the shrieking girl gradually fades in the distance, leaving only a disordered mess as evidence in the courtyard. Dude just straight up kidnaps her. He's like, if women won't talk to me, then I will kidnap her. In the morning, Joe walks to the shambolic scene. A still intact wooden doll bounces around, gathering the remains of its kind into a ball.
What's going on? I told you to keep the house, not to tear it down. You are good host. Offering a drink. Offer a drink to whom?
Oh.
Those two ladies should be soundly asleep upstairs.
Well, about that, Joe.
Was downstairs at night. Birdman with her. Birdman? You mean that Featherman? He had been here?
Seriously, the animations of these girls are so clean. They almost look like they're, you know, Vtuber models actively moving around when they
If I were the one
talk.
treating him, I would...
Like, they really do feel like... what's it called? Vtuber models.
Wait, what? Took whom with him? Brown? Scarlet? What color is that?
The woman that you were talking to, Jill!
You're just confusing me. I'll make you one more mouse next time. What on earth are you talking about?
Well, there you go. Junyong turns to see Besmerit fall over the threshold. She quickly approaches with her skirt held up, and the wooden doll jumping up and down, hiding behind her.
Be careful. I'll help you.
Thank
They
you.
100% use 3D cubism or something in that software field.
Where's
Okay.
Yase? Did you see her upstairs or in the yard?
Are you talking about your red-haired friend? Did she go out?
No, not very likely. She would have told me if she was going out. Or at least ask someone to pass on the message.
Unfortunately for her.
Did you really not see her today?
Uh-oh. Junyong racks her brain, her voice coming out serious and resolute.
No, not this morning, no.
The missing persons cases. Is this how they happened?
I don't know. Li Zheng didn't make it in time to tell me the details.
Besmerit falls into silence. This is a loss that she finds difficult to accept. Besmerit!
I'm only saying, if this is another missing case, there must be a clue or two telling us what happened.
That guy just straight up stole Yenisei, though. That was messed up.
She must have
just straight up like kidnapped her.
Definitely heard the noises.
Besmerit anxiously grasps Junyong's hands. Their hands are equally coarse, one pair exposed to Asian sun, and the other exposed to grueling
Stay
work.
calm. Let's go ask Li Zheng.
Wait.
What's wrong?
I sense an arcane energy. Someone cast a skill in the yard. Follow me.
Where are you going? You can't see. Just tell me. I'll take you there.
No. Please follow me.
Oh gosh, I just poked my eye. Oh, my poor eye.
You're heading toward the water jar. I was here last night to get water.
It's somewhere close to the water jar. I sense it clearly.
Besmerit wades through the stream and stops in front of the water jar. She crouches down to find something among the scattered leaves in front of her.
Is this a bone?
That makes sense. Li Zheng told us that the Featherman uses a bone wand.
He's like Voldemort! Ooh! Avada Kedavra!
Giant bird's hand when we faced him outside the
Avada Kedavra, Harry Potter!
I knew it! Now we have the proof! We can...
No, it's not enough. And Yenisei is missing.
I think your doctor would recommend not blinding yourself. Many doctors would recommend to not blind yourself. That doesn't mean that I don't do it anyways.
Still not enough to prove his guilt?
But only Yenisei knows what the giant bird looks like. She also drew the picture of that bird.
Well, yeah, because Yenisei's the only ones with eyes.
That the Featherman and the giant bird are the same creature.
I don't understand. You're saying that even if we have his bone wand, we can't prove anything?
Exactly.
But I think you're overthinking.
Besmerit raises her head slightly, conveying her confusion in unsubtle movements.
I mean, whether enough or not, it's not up to us, right? I know nothing about the law. It just doesn't feel right.
Well, how would you expect how would you expect? The girl's voice quietens down, giving rise to her own hesitation.
I'm just thinking We should do something, because you are sad.
How do you expect people to just
You have a point.
show up
Then
and be able to chase down a featherman that doesn't even exist in society?
Let's go to the Jitsu now. Li Zheng will be there today. He's supposed to tell me something about the Dushuo festival.
That's hard. That's hard.
Let's tell him what happened today. He will know what to do.
Sure.
You can't just expect them to just, you know. Besmer puts away the bone wand and follows Junyong's footsteps, one at a time. They leave the wooden doll standing in place, a sentinel atop the rest of the debris. Well, like, Scooby-Doo did it for like 10 years. That's a different situation. That's a different situation. But, like, the police and Scooby-Doo didn't help. The Scooby Gang had to catch it first, I think. Here we go. Let's do these new missions that we have.
Did I start running?
My sword
It's
shot.
newly made this year.
I believe
Actually,
Another
yes.
shot?
We'll do
Newly
double
made this
attack
year.
here.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
This is an alien city, as she would say. Bottoms up.
Ouch! Ouch!
Let's see. I want to channel,
Another jar?
run health.
Your idea.
Oh, actually,
It's
channel,
newly made this
attack,
year.
and attack.
Sword sharp.
Let's get it over quick.
I said hello. Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
It's wrong. Got you.
Got you. Easy money. Counter and a channel. Perfect.
Did anybody get hurt? Enjoy.
Awesome. That should allow me to run her ulti here and clean them and clean house, basically. Junyong. Junyong finisher.
Another jar? Where is it? I'll fill the cup for you.
You know, I wonder what would happen if they gave her a different ultimate animation.
It's time to say goodbye. Don't miss me.
What do you guys think? If along with her thingy-mabobber, they gave her another... oh, holy heck! Farming dancing dolls is actually a lot better than anything else. You get a lot of coins from farming dancing dolls.
Did I start running?
Okay, let's try to get a good run from this one.
My sword sharp.
It's newly made this year. Another jar?
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Got you. Let's get it over quick.
Liquors cheer tipsy.
There
Okay,
they are.
here we go. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's use that turn for a counter and then run channel here. We want to just constantly stack up, what's it called? Junyang's liquor component here.
It's alright.
Holy heck, the damage they're taking. But Junyang's is also dealing a ton in return.
Well, that's your idea, party planner.
There we go.
Break it, break it.
Oh, break it, break it. Oh, Soneto's going down. Oh. Never mind, we're safe.
Where's the party star? Another jar? It's newly made this year. The story begins
With a bad adult, then he did this.
Like that, at last. There they are. Got you.
Okay, here we go. Oh gosh! The girls are dying!
I will assist you to keep the battle under control.
Then randomly Eagle just shows up.
Coming!
That's not gonna help me much, Eagle!
Here. I'll fill the cup for you. Ah!
I guess it did say insight level 2, so I am quite a bit of ways behind. Oh, goodbye, Eagle.
There they are. Another jar?
Let's go! End it, Junyong. Frankly, if it wasn't for Junyong, I wouldn't have been able to do this.
I will pray for
Jo
you.
is probably the
Sorry.
one of the strongest characters that I have. She's insane, let me tell y'all. Ego got deleted. Okay, so 16 and 19 also have farming stages too. I want to buy these really cute little thingy-mabobbers here. I don't know what they are, but they look cute. Green mountains. Are those thingies for my... This kind of looks like they're thingies for my, design place of something. I forgot what it's called. You get them for wilderness. Thank you. And now Junyong is just stuck in the painting behind there. They really want you to clear through a lot of stories for, what's her face? By the way, guys, check out my wilderness. Isn't it pretty? I should have Ancient Avenue. Here we go. Wait, is this the one that I just purchased pieces for? Here we go. See, I can now create a bunch of extra pieces here. Wait, why was I not doing this a long time ago? I feel like I should have been to increase the natural resource gain that I get. Uh-oh. Neglecting to do things! Now I have a lack of resources! Make Hayami Island? Okay, hang on. Just spend 1 hour to decorate the island. Well, I guess that's the confusing part. I don't know how I want to decorate the island, basically. Beyond just place things in general locations. Hi, Haya. Hello, warrior boy. Welcome, welcome. How's your day going so far? I hope you're having a good day. Okay, so all I did was just extend out in one direction very far.
In this case,
But yeah, I didn't know that I could... Well, I should have known that I could improve my stuff a lot more by, Actually, wait, what is this pulp comedy? Oh. It's gone. You? I'm doing well, lawyer boy. Thank you for asking. Cool. Wait. This is a limited time one? I have some urgent things. Of course, of course. Take care, Strat. Wait. Why is this one... Why is this side story a limited time side story? Or is it the challenge stage that's limited time? Because I thought that... Oops. So you have a mother. Yes. It appears we all have mothers. But yes, I thought that anecdote stories were permanent. It's the challenge that's limited time. Okay, so with this one, you want to do the challenge stage before it goes away.
Let the helium fill your pulmonary lobe.
And you know what? Let's take it on. Let's take on a challenge.
I know the moon.
How is this gacha? It's enjoyable, lawyer boy. It's actually a very fun gacha game. I would heavily recommend it if you're looking for new gacha games. Reverse has a bit of a complicated but nice story, and the gameplay is engaging. It reminds me a lot of Library of Rona, so,
It's newly made this... Another jar?
yeah. I know you like Library of Rona, so...
There they are.
Like I said, I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it for sure.
It's wrong. Got you.
Got you.
Party planner.
I believe in you. My sword sharp.
Did anybody get hurt?
Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole. Regna sereno intenso ad infinito. I believe in you.
That's party planner.
Regna sereno intenso ad infinito.
7 waves, so you want to try to do as many of these waves as you can.
My sword sharp. Depict the world I have never seen before.
Where's the party star?
I know
Charlie's grandfather is William Shakespeare? Wait, who is Charlie? I don't remember who Charlie is. If that's someone important, then I'm sorry, Charlie.
He did this first, and that at last. Boom. Party planner. It's newly made this year. Another jar?
I believe in you.
That's your idea.
One of the 5-star characters? Oh! Theater girl with a top hat. So she's related to William Shakespeare then.
How welcoming. Coming. Party planner. Well, that's your idea. Party planner.
She says, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know who that would be, because, you know, I'm thinking of, whenever I think of someone who says sorry, I think of, what's-her-face, Soneto. Because Soneto was like, I'll pray for you, sorry. And I'm just like, wait, why is she apologizing again?
It's newly made this year. It's newly made this year.
You can check in crew, okay. It's nearly made this year. So your reaction to the new vid? Yes.
My sword sharp.
Very excited, very excited.
Where's the party star?
Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
You don't want to miss it. The story begins
with a bad adult.
He did this first, and that at last.
Beam. I think in 1.7, 2 to 4x replay feature will be added. Oh, that's quite nice. Uh-oh. Debuff that one. use that. And then let's run some healing for Party Planner Girl.
Got you.
Ba, 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 ba.
Another jar?
My sword sharp.
It's newly made this year.
Well, that's your idea. So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Enjoy!
Come on, Joe.
I said hello.
So no longer doing it 7 individual times could be wrong. Oh, that'd be nice if they added something so that you don't have to do it all individually.
Another jar? It's newly made this year. Party planner.
Now, why does she say it's newly made this year? And kaboom! Balloon party, no!
I will assist you to keep the battle under control.
There they are.
I believe in you.
Coming. Another jar?
I know the moon, and this
Here we
is an
go.
alien city.
Let's see if we can one-shot them with Joe's currently powered up abilities. Kaboom! Holy heck, that damage.
It's wrong. Got you.
Someone popped the balloon. Oh no!
It's newly made this year. Hooah! Forward. Enjoy.
What was that? Hooah!
Target locked.
Forward!
Ha!
Hooah!
Hooah!
Please don't worry about me.
Eagle just going like hooah!
Another jar? It's
The
newly made
Odyssey to
this
have
year.
a purpose?
Got you.
Maybe the Odyssey did have a
Get it over
purpose. Oh, Junyong! No!
This is Eagle.
Depict
Target
the world
found.
I have never
Coming.
seen before.
Floss.
Thank you for the sub! Thank you for becoming a Waki Katachi. I will do my best to support your efforts in becoming a main character. Thank you very much.
I'll fill the cup for you. Ah!
Kaboom! Oh! 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 My girls!
I remember it.
Wait, Eagle's a girl, right? That's not a boy in disguise? Oh. Do you have to do these daily, basically? Is that how you get more of the stuff? Eagle is a girl. Okay. So, like... It's not daily? Wait, so how do you get more of it? How do you get more of it to keep doing this stuff? I don't understand. Every 100 stamina gets you 1 item to challenge. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sweet, I can fully do that thing. I can't ascend it though. So. I want to marry Joe.
Greetings.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I cannot incite balloon party. Go to Charlie, by the way, so you remember who she is. Oh, okay, sure. It's so weird not seeing Verton. I don't have Charlie. Like, anywhere. The anecdotes are really good to read, especially Eric's. I don't have anyone named Charlie here, so... Maybe at the bottom? If not, oof. Yeah, I don't have a Charlie. I think there's a character roster in game for you to look at. Wait, okay, hang on. Crew. Where would it be? John Titor. 안녕. Onyo. The 3 lines. Hang on. The main menu. The 3 lines. Oh! Atlas, maybe? No. Yeah, it looks like you have to have the character unlocked to see there. Miss New Babel, pick a banner, the era of great speech. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's here anywhere in particular. Made with Naoe, Juvis 3 new garment. Sign in, notice, friends, Du Shuo. 姿势 Treble counter, yeah, well, I'm not sure where or what for that matter, so... Gosh, notes on Shuori is so long. I thought that this would actually be a lot shorter of a story, but it's taken quite a bit of time. Holy heck. They really do give a lot of story to kind of go through when it comes to this. But I like it. I still like it, you know. It's not a bad story. It just gets a little long-winded at times. Which is fine. Gushang. Ziqi. Oh right, we're going to Ziqi now. Young is flipping through annual account records from previous years, where he's written on his heart and wizened face. Junyong is sure to report for duty on time, and he must have a decision ready before she does.
In past years, the festive animals used in the fortune walk and the bridge leap were less than 3. A cow, a goat, and a donkey, without exception. The poorer the harvest, the less food for the animals and less well-fed donkeys. So people had to use horses instead. However, aren't there too many festive animals this time? Even if it is for celebrating the birth of Zhi, not to mention some of them are transformed from humans. We shall act prudently. If we have to cancel the ceremony, we must make the decision before New Year's Eve.
He writes the words Fortune Walk and Bridge Leap into the blank space on the account records in his hand, and then circles them in ready to serve. As he does, he ponders and shifts his gaze nearby to the portrait of a giant bird.
A giant bird. A feather man. There's always trouble around New Year.
That's, quite the drawing, Yenise. Suddenly, there comes a loud fluttering of wings. The sound is not like one of the common birds flapping, but is rather a droning, hazardous sound, the kind of titanic bird of prey approaching. Oh! Li Xiang turns his head to see the visitor clearly, meeting it with a look of shock and a heart-shaking doubt on his face.
You?
The visitor is no less than the very giant bird or feather man depicted in that portrait. He glides in as smoothly and naturally as if he were entering an open glade. It seems as though the guards of the Zashi were unaware of his arrival entirely.
Are you responsible for this place? It was someone else when I last visited. No matter. I have an urgent matter to discuss, or it will be too late.
Without waiting for Li Xiang to react, a bizarre horse or something like that rushes in behind him. The horse's mane and tail are both red, and it bears a tiger-straight pattern along its body, the combination of which produces a truly incomparable sight. It steps forward, allowing Li Xiang to see it clearly. It suggests a great sort of intelligence in its movements. As for the Featherman, he simply folds his wings and lands. The narrow space forces him to pinch himself tightly into the cramped room. Li Xiang notices a hint of embarrassment in his visitor as a result.
I'm Getian, and I'm here to advise caution. The lady owner of the tavern can turn people into Lushu. She needs to be stopped, or more people will suffer.
Wait, what?
She has extremely light bones, which means she's still in the stage of development. She might be unstable, hence a danger to keep in the city.
You are referring to Junyong?
Excuse me?
Precisely.
Bones. Are you the goddess of Li Mountain that can read one's bones? But you don't look like her at all.
The brief silence conveys Getian's astonishment at the unexpected change in topic.
I am no goddess of Li Mountain.
Then your words have no weight at all. You should have claimed to be her. Besides, goddess of Li Mountain, take a look around you.
Though puzzled, Getian looks as advised, only to find some paper with the same bird totems painted on it. Some of the papers even bear ink stains yet to dry, indicating their recentness.
You mean these paper cutouts? A man-faced bird with a red tail. You are drawing me.
Getian is nearly 600 years old. Even though he recognizes the image in the painting, the idea of being worshipped through such artwork comes across as quite unnecessary. Horseshoes impatiently clink on the ground, seeming to urge a sense of haste. This prompting, though, goes unnoticed.
But I'm not a Xiangrui. These paper cuts won't send me your prayers and wishes.
They are not paper cutouts for worshipping the Xiangrui, but wanted posters. And you are wanted.
Getian is stunned for a moment, as if unable to understand Li Xiang's words. Whether paper cuttings or wanted notices, they are complex things found only in the word of the mundane. As such, he opts to ignore them for now and continue on with the purpose of his journey.
The most important thing is to find Junyong. She's the culprit of the missing persons case in the city.
I thought you came here to confess or make peace. But it seems not. You come to defame Junyong while being ignorant of the fact that you are the top suspect.
Ooh! That's right, you're the top suspect. Upon learning that the culprit is not in fact the one he identified as Junyong, Getian falls into an even deeper confusion. Many things outside the mountains are beyond his understanding.
How am I related to this?
Poor Getian.
Every time a disappearance was reported, you were witness bringing animals to the Jutsu.
No, the nature of my visit has been taken wrongly. The Zhili there knew what I came for.
When we arrived at the Jutsu, you had already fled without a trace. No one could testify in front of the Fa Jiao for her. So her words were considered nonsense. Now, she has returned to her hometown.
Why does he look Greek? I'm not sure. Upon hearing this, Getian breathes a sigh of relief.
I wouldn't have shown up in the city if not for the urgent matters. What's the purpose of lingering around when my business is done here? Besides, the Jutsu allowed arcane skills to be cast without restrictions in the city. So it is your responsibility to bear the consequences of such negligence.
You are very articulate. But how can you explain the testimony provided by the two foreign merchants? All roads are leading to you.
So wait a second.
Yes, the two foreigners.
You're telling me Junyong.
Do you confess?
They are the other reason why I'm here. One of the two is here with us. She can explain to you.
So you're telling me Junyong is actually the... Getian leans over and asks the red maned horse behind him to signal to Li Jiang. The strange horse, after being ignored for a long time, seems to acknowledge that it can now finally make itself useful and steps forward on proud hooves.
Wait. You mean she is...
Before Li Jiang can react, Getian flaps his wings, causing the tea on the table to flip onto the ground. The red maned horse takes another step forward and turns to the spot where the stone bricks have been wetted. The tea seeps out over the interior stone, forming a pool in a small indentation. There, the reflection of the horse appears in a
I ask
flash.
for your patience. Please, look at the water on the floor.
Oh my gosh, that's Yenisei! Li Jiang looks towards the spot Getian's line of sight indicates, where the fading reflection remains. But the liquid drains out along the low-lying uneven floor and eventually disappears into the crevice of stone bricks. The tea, it seems, is just tea.
What is this for? Is this a demonstration of your discontent? Because I didn't treat you as a guest, offer you a seat, and give you a cup of tea?
No. This should not be.
He appears to murmur to himself and turns to the red-tailed horse beside him, his words muddled with confusion.
Why didn't your arcane skill work this time? Or must it be clean water to reflect it? No, the water in the river was no cleaner. How did you do it earlier?
So you're telling me Junyong has been turning people into horses this entire time? Breaks along with his patience.
Guards! Catch him!
Getian is startled by the sudden and rapid footsteps and immediately flies upwards. Within the narrow chamber, the shadow of his wings appears unusually large, and even the red-haired horse retreats beyond the shadow's range.
What is the meaning of this?
You are suspect. That's...
What I know. I told you truthfully. Why are you troubling me instead of going after Junyong? Find some clean water. I'll prove it to you.
That's enough. Surrender now.
I will not fight you, but neither will you have me.
Hey. Be careful not to hurt that horse. It might be one of the victims.
So, of course they think that, that Getian was the one. Wait, why do I have to fight Getian now?
My sword sharp.
It's nearly another jar?
And I'm pretty sure that's
So long
Yenise
lives
as
this,
well. Gutian and
this gives
Yenise.
power to thee.
This just
Let's
doesn't
get it
seem
over
right.
quick.
He seemed like he came here legitimately.
Got you.
Well, that's your idea. I believe in
It's
you.
newly made this year.
Did anybody get hurt? Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
There they are.
It's time to say goodbye. Don't miss me.
Really? I'll be back. Gutian flaps his wings and flies out, escaping to the courtyard. He does not leave immediately, instead deftly avoiding the attacks of the guards as he flits around the courtyard, despite the fact that his brief conflict has left him already injured.
Your strength will eventually run out.
Is this necessary? Find me the clean water, and I will show you what Junyong has done.
How will I know if you're using your arcane skill to fake the result? The truth is, we know the girl very well, but nothing about you.
Well, maybe she didn't do it intentionally.
No one had gone missing in Pei City before you showed up. So how can we trust you or your proof?
Gutian gently shakes his head and lowers his wings.
And you have denied that you are a Shangre.
It is true that I'm not a Shuori, nor have I ever visited here. I never wanted to leave the mountain.
His movements make the wounds on his wings visible. His stance is low and reverent, suggesting his willingness to discuss a truce. Beijing hesitates and, as a result, raises his hand to stop the storming advance of the guards.
But you still left.
I really shouldn't have come to the human world.
What do you mean?
My people have left the mountain and come to help you. They renounced their names, families, and even lives for you. They gave up everything so that you would have gods to worship. They became symbols, totems, except themselves.
What are you talking about, Featherman?
Exposition
I told you my
here.
name. I'm not a Featherman.
I am Gutian.
This Featherman is not one of us. No need to call him by name.
It isn't any sorts of presence. It's only the answer. It's only that the answer's simple deduction.
Seems like my people have been long forgotten. You forgot the Gutians who left the mountain. The city builders, the bridge masters, the flood fighters. They all faded into oblivion. You only remember the gods of Shuori, who never answered to your prayers.
Oh, he's not happy right
That's
now.
why I'm discouraged. By the idea of leaving the mountain like my people. I don't want to face such suspicion and disbelief after giving you all the help.
Who are you?
Now that I see it, the destruction of the bridge was inevitable. It was bound to happen, like I was bound to be left in the mountain and be the last of us.
The bridge? Did you have something to do with the broken bridge? Featherman, tell us!
Question no more. You can have me, if that's what you want.
Ooh. Good to see Chaz behaving. The message conveyed by Gutian's words and actions forces those present to hold their breath. He gives up his resistance and sees the connection between the broken bridge and this vague allegation. Though the onlookers wonder whether this might be merely a stalling tactic. two who set off from the tavern heading towards the Jichi arrive in time to witness the end of the standoff. Besmerit had been following Junyong closely, all the way, but now stopping short of the Jichi's gates.
Junyong, sir, please wait.
Even without the ability to see it, she stops to analyze the tense atmosphere ahead.
Come no further.
Huh?
The gaze of almost everyone in the courtyard converges now on Gotien, wary of any possible movement. No one present believes that he would surrender like this. And in an unnoticed corner, the red-tailed horse deftly bypasses them all before running off in agitation. The horse that had rushed into the crowd then just as immediately weaves back out, seeming to aim to snatch Besmerit out from behind Junyong. And it succeeds. My guess is that red-haired horse is Yenise. Alright. This is a great place to leave off for today. I think that this is a good cliffhanger. We've gotten through a lot of notes on Shuori. So, honestly, I think that this is a great place for us to leave off. We did a lot today. We did a lot. Which is exciting. Reverse is always a fun time with enjoyable story and enjoyable things to do. I like it. I like Reverse. I do enjoy Reverse. But alright, y'all. Thank you all for being here. I want to thank y'all for being here. You guys are the best part of every single stream, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing some Limbus Company. The new update is going to be out, so please join me if you're able to. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, everyone, and bye-bye for now.